Howdy, howdy. What's happening, folks? Well, let's see who that is. Says we got Up in the Air, Possum, Trevin, Cold Creek Billy. Nah, nobody. And I'm a little bit early. Sean Briggs Outdoor. Hello, buddy. You hear me okay? Huckleberry, how you doing, Huck? Yes, sir. Figured we'd go live a little bit before Air Run comes on his channel. Then we'll pop over on his. Boy, I don't like that glare on my glasses like that. Doggone it. I don't know. That ain't going to help it, is it? That ain't going to help. Shut that off. What's up, everybody? Have a good new year. Good first day of 2023. I did. I didn't do jack squat today. Slept till 10:30. Drank coffee all day. Messed around. Dropped the link there. Anybody wants to come up, y'all welcome. No booze for this boy tonight. We got some hot coffee though, and it's a hitting the spot. Get my microphone set up here. Six eyeballs watching so far. Cool. I went a little bit early. Wasn't sure I could do that, but it said I could, so we did it. Do we get pudding? I done had my pudding, buddy. Packers took the the Vike Queens out back and spanked them today. Well, I ain't watched football in a couple years, man. I used to love the 49ers. When Joe Montana was a quarterback and Jerry Rice was a wide receiver, man, that was some good football back then. I don't even know if they let them tackle each other anymore, do they? All that woke crap. We've been watching Game of Thrones, man. I love that show. Pretty awesome. How you doing, Trevin? Seen where you was in here earlier, buddy. You have a good New Year's? 49ers are hot. Are they going to make the playoffs this year? Cool. I couldn't tell you who plays for what now. I have no idea. Hey, I'm going to try something. You guys tell me if you see me or you see a background here. Do you see me or do you see a background? I thought this was supposed to be transparent, but evidently I don't know what that means. It showed the background. I thought I was supposed to have a background and then I would be in front of the background, but evidently I ain't figured that part out yet. I guess I need to watch a video on how in the hell to do that. Overlays or custom graphics on top of your stream. With a transparent background so you don't cover yourself. So I don't cover myself. Why in the world did that do that? Am I doing something wrong? Can anybody tell me in the chat? Does anybody know what an overlay does? I figured my logo out. Can you see my logo? Got my logo up there. Might ruin the show, but I'd like to come up. Nobody really wants to listen what a kid has to say. Well, first off, Traven, you have to be 18 years old to be in here. That's the law. So, because some people got a potty mouth, and StreamYard and YouTube don't like that very much with kids, young adults. Buddy, are you over 18? But you're welcome on chat, Trevin. You know that. And you know when things get a little bit rough for you, you just click off, buddy. So I don't want to preach to everybody. Everybody comes in here and they're pretty respectable. We have a good time, and it's late night. You know, we're not real late, but yeah, I'm sorry, Trevin, buddy. I mean, don't get mad at me. You're still sub to you and everything. You still be my friend, and you're welcome to come on here. You can chit chat a little bit, but you know, later at night, I got to follow the rules of YouTube and StreamYard, or I get in big trouble. You don't want to see me get in trouble, do you? But you're a mod. You can share out channels if you want. Share your channel out. People hit you up and sub to you. You're welcome to do that, brother. Crazy Hillbilly, how you doing? Aaron gonna go crazy if he comes up. No, I don't want to see you get in trouble. No, sir. And I don't want to see you get in trouble either, brother. You got to see my point, Trevin. Big Slim 91's in the house. Yes, sir. That's good, Trevin. I'm glad you understand, buddy. I'm not being a hind end. Just got to follow the rules. All right. Who else we got here? What's up, Big Slim? We're waiting for the lake to get unthawed out a little bit more, unfrozen or whatever you want to call it. There was a couple boats went out there today, but it's crushed ice all over, so I don't really know how they're getting around very much on that lake. Hopefully in the next day or so, it's all going to be thawed out. Oh, there you go, Trevin. Thank you, buddy. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? I tried to find that video that, excuse me, Aaron was talking about. He put up there of your roses or something you got. He said they were on a short on his channel, but I never did see it. But we looked for it. I figured maybe he removed it. Get that phone out the way there, about knocked it over. I was going to go live on my telephone, but it didn't want to load very dang good while I had my computer on too, so it may cut out in the middle of my stream here on this. I don't know if it does. I'll come back on my telephone, but it's unlimited on it, but not on my PC. Not yet. We're going to take care of that too. Oh, see if I'm missing anybody. I don't think so. Nobody got any fishing stories to talk about? Oh boy, there's my buddy John Wiggs with 2 G's. Hi, John. What's up, brother? Have you been being good? I ought to know better than even ask that question. Big Matt, how you doing, Big Matt? Coffee time tonight, buddy. No alcohol tonight for me. I ain't drank since last year. There's my old buddy Possum. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
what's going on, Rick?
Shit, you
Everybody?
about to the speakers out. Whew, I
Oh,
had
my
that.
bad.
Talk to me. Let me adjust it.
All right. My
Thank
bad.
you. Whew. I was listening to a Game of Thrones on there on my computer. Man, I had that speaker way up when
I,
you about
I
blew me
just
out.
scared you, didn't I? My bad.
Yeah, you're all right. How you doing,
How's
buddy?
everybody in the chat?
Hey, Fishing Fever, how you doing? John, you ain't been good since 5. I believe that. Oh no. What's this? Oh yeah, by the way, Rick, I'm used to crazy stuff. I live in Arkansas. Crackhead neighbors and everyone got drunk last night and was blaring music, so yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Traven. You can hang in there all you want, buddy. Just be cool. Oh. Oh, Huckleberry. Wigsy and Fishing
Howdy,
Pete.
Huck, John, Fever, Teresa. I had to scroll up and get everybody.
Yeah, there's a
Big
few in there.
Slim,
Says 13 minutes.
Craven, Hillbilly.
Sean Briggs outdoor. Yes, sir.
Howdy, howdy.
Cold Creek Billy was in here. Yeah, we got the coffee on. That's for sure. There's my old buddy Aaron,
Yeah.
feeling 6 foot tall and keyboard proof, retired wreck. No, that was him. That I don't know who that guy was last night. He's some damn drunk. He's a dust kicker, ain't he?
It was a good day. It was a nice day though. I did go
Oh,
fishing.
yeah, it was pretty out. Wasn't bad at all. Just enough
I
you had to
got
wear
to take
a
my
jacket.
hoodie off one time.
Really?
Yes, sir. It was quite lovely. I didn't
Yeah.
get got one bite, but and it was
Yeah.
still pretty.
Yeah. Well, that ain't bad. At least you was out there.
Got to see a swan and an otter and a bunch of
Yes,
ducks
sir.
and geese. But
And an otter too, huh?
yeah, had an otter swim by.
Wow, cool. You didn't shoot it with your pistol?
No, I sure didn't.
Oh, okay. Might be illegal. I don't know. If you get caught, I guess.
I don't tan no hide, so
Not that I'm insinuating anything. I wouldn't do that either.
I think they're pretty. You don't ever see otters anymore. You see more beavers than you do otters.
I don't think I've ever seen one around here. We see a lot of beavers on the river, but
I got
uh,
an otter that lives behind the farm here in a little old bitty ditch,
well, I
and
heard they'll clean a pond out though with fish. If you don't get them
yeah,
out of the pond, that can hurt it. What I heard.
yeah, they like eating meat.
We were coyote hunting over in a different county here a couple of years ago, and I seen these tracks, and we had about 4 inch snow. I thought, what in the world kind of tracks are them? And one of the farmers come over there, and I showed him them tracks. He goes, well, that's an otter. They're going from, I guess they follow the creeks.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen their tracks in the snow, but they leave a weird track, man.
no, I ain't never seen them in the snow.
Yeah, they kind of waddle their belly in the snow, like a zigzag, look kind of like a, I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah, they kind of slide like a penguin. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and they leave a weird ass track in the snow. And I didn't know that. I ain't never seen one like that. He said, yeah, he had them in the sparring pond. He had to shoot them and get them out of there because they'll kill all of your fish. So,
Oh,
buddy called me here about a month ago. Said he had a pair of them in his. He had a little bitty pond. He was going to try and get them out of there if he could. He was going to call conservation.
to relocate them. Yeah.
Yeah, I said just wait. They'll probably move on. His pond's so little, they'll probably just move on because he lived right off a creek. He was probably following the creek, I guess. Vegas Paranormal. Howdy, howdy. Frank H is in the house. Howdy, Frank.
Howdy, y'all.
Yeah, I'll tell you anymore. You're probably right there. Can't hardly say nothing anymore. Everybody wants to jump on you. That's right. Share and care 2023, boys, a new year.
That it is. I even threw a worm out there. Couldn't catch a drum, a
Uh,
jar, nothing. It's crazy.
what do
But
you
it
use for bait? The
I
bluegill?
had some bluegill. Yeah, I used cut bluegill, live bluegill.
Huh.
Uh, I used some Asian carp.
Huh. Boy. Yes, thank you, Fishing Fever. That was a pretty awesome fish you caught the other day there. Who was it with you? Who was it? Dustin or Stan? I can't remember their name, but 29.5 pounder was a pretty nice fish.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
There's old Glacier Shark.
Look out. There's Devin. And
Devin Wilson.
Wilson.
Old
Hell
Mr.
yeah,
Wilson.
Wilson.
Hello, Mr. Wilson. Remember that guy?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you're old enough. You probably remember him.
yeah.
Boy, I used to love that show.
And when I was wee little, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Watched them all the time, man. It was a lot of fun.
I wish I'd have went crappie fish instead of catfish, and it was so nice.
Well, I thought that's what you were going to do, but you was going to throw a catfish pole too.
Yeah, well, I was gonna take my boat to the lake, and I didn't.
Yeah, Dustin and Sean from Snagging Whiskers. That's right. Cool. We'll have to watch it when you get her made, buddy. I
But I
watched it.
did get picked on the bluegill. I'm a high believer in bluegill, anyway.
Yeah. Them fish, I don't know. River's probably different than our lake, but that lake, it just seems like sometimes they want bluegill and other times they want something else.
I wish I had some shad. That'd been a lot
Yeah,
better too. But
maybe even a night crawler might work this time of year. I don't know.
yeah, I threw one of them out there on a little old bitty pole.
Yeah. Huh.
Most time I do that, I get broke off, but I
Yeah.
still tried and I still couldn't. And no, there wasn't no drum, no buffalo
Well, that's
around.
a dandy flathead you're holding in that picture, Possum.
Yeah, that's my PB.
Yep. What was it? 50 something?
70 something.
70 something. Wow. That's what they call a shovel head, ain't it?
No, it's a flathead.
Flathead. Well,
A
yeah.
mudcat, everybody got different names for them. But
Hey, chicken works, John Wiggs. I don't really want to see nobody using it. I hope it just.
man, I don't like using it, but
Yeah, I
I've
don't
had
use
it a couple
it.
times and I
Chicken
still
won't
didn't
pick
catch
it up.
nothing on it. And
Ask
some people
Fever,
do catch big fish on chicken. I've seen it, but
ask Fever what he caught that 29.5 on the other day. Or it might have been a 31.5. I can't remember.
who are those catfishmen?
Who are those guys?
Is that guy who's on Jody?
Yeah, they're known worldwide around these parts. I think it was Aaron. I think so. He seemed like a nice guy.
I've caught a few, big ones, but
I've never caught a big flathead. 16 is my biggest flathead ever. I think a 5-pounder. I've had some hooked and they've got off. I've never got them in. Never busted my line. They just come off. I never. Well, back then, we used Zebco 404s and 808s, and
yeah.
I got equipment now that should handle them.
Oh
Thank
yeah.
you, Teresa. Appreciate that. Heck yeah. Fish Sky Ranch. Howdy, howdy.
I like my bait casters. They're like a winch, but I still like my open face for throwing real far.
Yeah. Yeah, I like my bait casters. And I guess them open bells are okay. I just don't have none. I was going to buy a couple of them big ones, but I couldn't find them back when I was buying my stuff.
Right.
I wanted to kind of had the bait clicker on them, and the release there, the quick release or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Timmy boy, can you see that link? I dropped it in there. If you're interested in coming up, Tim, you're welcome.
Happy New Year's, howdy. Hey, Tim.
Yep.
I got to cut up a squash here in a minute.
Got set up what?
So I got to cut up a squash here in a minute.
Oh, man, I love squash.
Man, I love fried squash.
Well, I've never had fried squash. How do you do it?
You've never had fried squash?
No, I had.
You're kidding.
I had like squash spaghetti and squash pie. I love squash pie.
Oh my God! Just slice it real thin. Get you a zucchini. I like zucchini because it's basically the same, thickness. It's gonna sound all terrible, but
you're calling the zucchini a squash?
It is a squash.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hell, I've had zucchini.
Yeah, and you got your yellow crookneck squash. You can fry them too, but you got different size, if you do one of them. But yeah, I love fried squash.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I've ever had it.
Oh, it's delightful. I'll tell you that. It's great. It ain't like a fried mater or nothing, because them good too. I love fried mater.
Aaron. Yeah, possum.
Do a possum cook and show.
Hell yeah.
Well, I don't eat possum. Not unless I'm starving, I would. But.
Did you see them thumbnails I made you?
Yes, sir. I sure did.
I didn't know if they'd pan out or not, if they'd show up or not.
Yeah, I ain't checked it out yet. I've looked at it, but I don't know if they'll fit in the cropization of it. I guess is what
I never thought about that. I did that for my computer size. You got a phone. I should have did it for a telephone. But I could probably change that if you wanted me to, or you could probably do it yourself,
Yeah, I had to figure that one out.
Bing, bing, what's up, fellas? Hey.
Hey, Tim.
Call me on the phone, you or Amanda, and I can tell you where to go, man. I found a website you can do anything you want, and it's free. Or you can pay and get more perks. If I'd have paid, you should have seen the possum pictures. I could have had all different kinds, man, thousands of them.
Hell.
I only had a few. They only give you a few freebie pictures,
Yeah.
So, but I'm still learning it too. But it's a hell of a website, man.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
You mentioned the other day you didn't have your thumbnail for it, so I thought, well, I know Aaron made you one, so I made you and Amanda one, just something little.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't hardly ever make thumbnails.
Yeah.
But what's going on, Tim?
What's up, Tim, brother?
Rick, boy, you was funny last night, boy.
What
Huh?
do you mean? I went back and watched that. I didn't think nothing was funny.
Oh, you was picking on everybody.
Oh, well, that's just the way I talk. Everybody.
Dude, you had Aaron laughing so hard, I thought he was going to pee on himself.
That's why I used to go with taverns, man. I was always getting in a fight. I thought it was mean. Shit, I'm just the way I talk. You know?
Yeah. It was pretty good, boy. Good time last night.
I did too till 2:30 in the morning. I said, "Holy crap!"
Boy, I know, right? Oh my God!
Hey, did you hold on to that cheesecake?
You was in there till another 2 hours after I went to bed.
I know it. I woke up and said, "Dang, I gotta go fishing."
And I don't know what time you got up. I got up at 10:30.
Oh yeah, I got up at like 11 something.
That's about what I got, about 11 o'clock.
I'm like, dang, and I probably got to go to work tomorrow. So I ain't got back into my routine yet.
Yeah, I ain't got to go to work. It's supposed to be 65 tomorrow, I think.
And it's gonna be raining here.
What you gonna do tomorrow, Rick?
Well, we was going to go coyote hunting, but it's too muddy. We don't want to get the farmers all mad.
Yeah.
So I'm probably just going to stay up late, sleep in the morning, drink coffee, and maybe talk to somebody and come out and give me a belly rub or something, you know. Something
there
like
you
that.
go.
Not gonna go check out the lake?
I talked to my fishing buddy. We was talking about going fishing, but there was 2 boats out there on it today, but they was like going through it. It was all crushed ice, you know. I don't know how in the hell it was going anywhere.
Yeah.
But my buddy sent me a video of them out there at the lake. Still got a lot of ice on the lake. That deep freeze must have really froze that lake big time.
Well, all the lakes around here it did, because when we got rain, later on or earlier this week, it just sat on top of that ice and didn't do nothing, and then froze over again.
Yeah, I guess that's what kind of happened.
Yeah, they had a lot of water on the ice, and then it froze over, made it even thicker.
You know what, John Wiggs? That reminded me why I quit drinking. You guys trying to ruin me.
Rick had a hangover.
Hey, did you hold on to that cheesecake last night?
Yes, I did. I didn't have a hangover. My dogs were barking and howling at crack of dawn. Just, man, they wouldn't stop. But I
Do you
stayed.
got a GPS or trackers on your dogs?
Yeah, when I go hunting, I do.
Yeah, like where you got a screen on your dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you're all right, cool. We got some people. That's hardcore. That's hardcore damn cow hunters there, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can see every tree in the woods and everything with that, you know.
Do you put cams on them?
Sit there and watch them run just like you're watching them on TV, you know. Pretty cool.
So you put cams on them? Cameras on them?
No, it's GPS.
No, it's just GPS. You can see where they're at on a screen, like on your phone.
You can put a picture of a dog up there if you want, but I got arrows, different colored. Like I run different dogs.
For different dogs, yeah.
Different colored arrows, and I can tell what dog's in front all the time or behind, and what dog ain't doing nothing, you know, and stuff like that.
Right.
And when they come to the road,
shot collar too. You got that button.
Yeah, it's built in. Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what
I got some bark collars that tells you when they're barking, how fast they're barking, the whole 9 yards.
Damn.
Yeah, when they bark, you know, when they're just cold trailing, it's just a bark here, bark there. When they're looking,
do you honk your horn to get them to come back?
Yeah, I've been training them. I got a few that's trained to my horn. If they can hear it.
That's cool. That's how they do
it. I'll hit that button about 2-3 times. It goes beep, beep, beep. And they hear my horn, they better start coming, because the next time I hit that button, they're going to
zap the shit out of them. Yeah, that's what
their hair's going to stand up.
He said, yeah, I guarantee that dog come back to the truck after, if they don't hear my horn.
I got a young dog, and I was trying to train her. I got her within 57 yards of my truck, and she took off again. For about 2 hours, she wouldn't come no closer than about 250 yards. I got tired of it, and I laid her ass down. and I had to go get her.
Just froze her up, boy.
She's gonna learn because that ain't gonna happen no more. That was up and down a big old hills too, boy. I mean, about killed this old man.
I was camping one time out in the middle of damn nowhere on a ditch, and this coyote hunter come. That's how I learned from them. And yeah, he showed me all these gadgets and stuff. Like I asked you if you had that. Yeah, he honked his horn. He said, "If that dog don't come out here in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna hit the button. I guarantee that dog's coming to the truck."
They'll if deer jump up in front of them, hell, they don't know no better. They're just after whatever they can. They're game dogs.
Yeah, they're gonna run after it anyway. Right. Yeah.
And if I see them on a deer, I'm training them to beat. When I hear that beat, they stop. If they don't,
right.
It
killed me, man. These fucking dogs was coming up a ditch I was beside, and the ditch was froze over, and they was busting ice coming to the truck when he honked that horn.
Oh, yeah.
They was on their way now. He might have hit them 1 or 2 times, too.
Dogs are hard-headed, boy, but they'll learn.
But they put like $2,000 in. They got high-dollar dogs, They put a lot of money into their dogs.
Oh, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap, that's for sure.
But they look just as happy as a rabbit dog right there. Their tongue hanging out, just happy, just ready to chase something else.
Oh yeah, they love it. Them collars are $400 a piece new.
Damn, I didn't know that. I didn't ask no prices, but I'm like, damn, that's fancy, boy. You see all your dogs and shit on your dash.
Them collars they got out with the bark collar and shocker and all that, them $400 a whack.
How far is the range on those?
I've done 9 miles on mine.
I'm about to say a long damn way, yeah.
Oh, really? That's pretty good.
If you're out on the open flat, they'll go 9-10 miles.
Really? That's pretty good.
If you're in a thick timber, they might go a mile, 2 miles, might go 500 yards, just depends.
Yeah.
Now in the summer in the corn, when the corn's up, see they're not UVF, I'm trying to think, VHF frequencies. Don't see through green.
High-degree glaciers. They eating all the damn rabbits.
Yeah, they don't.
So the hawks, and we can't shoot the hawks,
Yeah, them satellites don't very good when it's thick timber or cornfields or bean fields. They get down in it, they can lose their signal. But when they work,
they let their dogs out, man, at one bridge on this ditch, and they go a mile down to the next bridge, and then let them run that whole ditch on both sides.
Yeah.
They got their CBs and.
Hey, Glacier Shark, get on YouTube and just type that in, dogs on coyotes. You wouldn't believe. You ought to see them greyhounds run one.
No, we can't shoot hawks, but they be eating the rabbits just like they eat more rabbits than a coyote does.
Yeah, they need to shoot them damn hawks. There's too many hawks, and
they're so thick.
It's kind of funny about that, Rick. You remember back in the 70s when they were talking about DDT killing out all these birds.
Yeah.
And you hardly ever seen an eagle or a hawk anywhere. Now they're everywhere.
Yeah, we never even seen.
Yeah, I see eagles just about every day. They're getting plentiful here in Missouri, or at least around the river.
We're starting to see. I ain't seen no wild hogs up here by me, but pretty close to us, within 60 miles. They got wild hogs now. But,
really, in Illinois?
Yeah, yeah.
No
up
kidding.
Here, Havana, they got them up. I know guys that dog hunt them up there.
No kidding.
I don't. And over in Brown County, I used to go over there. We was over there coyote hunting one morning, just about 3 years ago, and a farmer stopped us. We was driving back on us. He stopped us. He says, "Hey, you guys can't turn no dogs loose. We got hog hunters coming in there today." So they was letting hog hunters hunt. Had some hogs on his land. I didn't know it either, but yeah, they're around.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we got some wild
coming home
up here.
And there was 4 of them trotting right down the blacktop out in the country on a blacktop road. 4 hogs, single file. As soon as I pulled up by them, they took off through the bean field. I don't know if they was wild or domestic or what, but
Were they? They weren't white, were they? They were different. They were different.
Black and white. Yeah, black
Well,
and white.
the white ones are the domesticated ones that you see in the hog farms and stuff like that.
But they were truck shy as hell, boy. I come around that curve and there's 4 hogs going right down the road. Man, they took off.
Yeah, they done got out somebody's pen or something.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah. I think the hogs around here, people brought them
No, ours are black. I mean,
yeah,
they're ruthless.
Yeah,
We ain't
black,
got them out here in the
those are
farm.
wilds right there. The ones that got lots of color to them. They're the wilds.
Well, down southern Illinois, they got them down there. I guess
Around Kern River and shit, man, they're plentiful.
People
Anywhere around the Mark Twain shit.
Get attacked and shit, you know.
If I ever see one, I'm gonna shoot it.
Damn right. Dig me a hole, start a fire.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's one gone, and they can't make no more because, man, they run the deer out around where I do hunt over here.
They run everything out.
My buddy go to Arkansas and he hog hunted with dogs, and he'd bring me some meat back. And I tell you what, I put it in my that electric pressure cooker, that Power Pro. I got a Power Pro pressure cooker. That sucker tenderizes it, man. That's some good eating.
Yeah, I got an Instapot that works really good on that
That's
stuff.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a Power Pro Instapot.
Dude, I tell you what, I love my Instapot.
Ours are real gamey though.
You can take a roast. You can take a roast full pork in an hour.
Yeah. Well, about an hour. I just took a, like a roast you buy in the store.
Yep.
He brought me some roast. He brought me like a tenderloin and ribs. Them big ones are gamey, I guess, possum.
Well, yeah, we got some like 300 pounders over in the hills.
Yeah, he brought me
most of them like 100, 150. It ain't, but there is some big ones.
Yeah,
and I tell you what, son, when they come down the road you drive in or wherever they go, man, there's always a few of them behind them. But man, it looks like a river done run through the woods and it moved all the leaves back, man. It's just.
Deer
then they'll rub a tree, man, a bunch of them in a row, and you'll see the same size circle on each tree where they just rub.
If I see one while I'm out hunting, I'm getting him. Guaranteed.
Be nice to step outside and shoot one.
You don't kill my dogs, But hell, we got bobcats are getting thick around here. Now I think you can kill 1 or 2 of them a year. I've never seen one in a while.
They're not open in Champaign County yet, but there's a few of them around here.
Yeah, they're. I think the conservation is putting them in here.
Well, I was down by the Sangamon River one time fishing, and I seen a great big, huge cat track down there, and it was right up by the river.
Or Devon,
it was right up by the river, right in front of that cat track was deer track. That cat was chasing the deer, and that was a big cat too.
Let that bear come up my tree. I'm gonna shoot it right in the head.
Yeah, that bear.
It ain't coming up on me like a coon, no sir. It's big. I ain't messing with it.
No.
I was threatened for my life.
Evening, y'all.
Hunting for nothing that'll hunt me.
No. If it comes up that tree, that's on its own, and I got something to stop it.
That's right. I'll be right back.
All right.
Take over,
Rick, little Rick.
Howdy, Possum. Mr. Tim.
What's going on, man?
Not too much.
Did you have a good evening last night?
Depends on what part of the Arkansas yards, Raven.
Yes, sir. I had a pretty good evening last night.
That's cool.
Yeah, just right before or right at midnight, I went live.
It was pretty quiet around here last night. I live out in a little bitty town out in the country, and people are shooting guns out here all the time, around their farms and stuff. Boy, I didn't hear none last night.
That's the one thing I didn't do. I usually do.
Well, we got people around here that they have gun ranges in their backyard. They got big ass farms and stuff, and they're shooting guns all the time out here.
Yeah. You got to keep your barrel cleaned out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my brother, my
James,
brother lives out in the country, and he's got himself a gun range too that he shoots all the time.
There's one gun I don't shoot a lot, and that's my grandpa's gun. But I love. I got my. I tell you what, that I go and bet anybody on dove hunting. It is a 16 gauge, and it will outshoot your 12 gauge. It's a Remington Sportsman 58.
Hey, speaking of Possum, I went by that place today I was telling you about, had all the John Deeres.
Yes, sir.
And one of the tractors I'd seen sitting there, I could barely see the numbers on it. I think it was a 4010.
Oh, that's a good old one.
Yeah, it's one of the two full-blown tractors he's got there. I'm sure people probably come up there and get parts off them all the time, I imagine.
Well, hell, up here in Syxton, we got a junkyard that you can go, you can go find your parts or whatever to fix. And
see, that's what his is kind of like, too. It's like a little bitty junkyard for John Deere mowers and a couple of tractors here and there.
Right.
Hi, I'm back. Hey, still in you? How you doing, buddy? I wasn't ignoring you.
And Steve, I wasn't on chat. My bad.
Oh, Rick, now that you went and got your coffee, Rick, it's my turn to go get mine.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I'm trying to read.
Yeah, ours is high price too, Devin. Yes, sir. I got stocked up on my 22 shells, though. I bet you I got 20 pounds of that.
Of the 22s?
Yes, sir. Hollow
I
point.
did too. I bought a couple
I shoot
thousand
none of the
rounds.
hollow point.
Then when all that crap was going on with the government, I went and bought me, 1,000 rounds of 223. I got all kinds. I'm loaded
That's
down.
the only one I don't have is a 223. I got a 243, a
I
12
sold
gauge.
223 and I wish I'd have kept it.
I love my 243 pistol bull. That's my John Wayne boy.
What is it?
I got a 243 and a pistol.
Oh yeah. What is it? Tom Thompson or Thompson?
It's called a Scout.
A Scout? Okay.
That's the highest gun I ever bought. I paid $600 something after I got done with that thing. I got a Bushnell red dot on it too, but yeah, it's a cannon. It weighs like 7 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, it don't kick though.
Yeah.
It shoots back like I don't know, probably 350 or three. Hang on, let me think here. A 38 special. Let's go with that. It kicks back like that, but you gotta be able to hold it up. I mean, but I'm shooting one-handed. It ain't like a 45 with a 14-inch barrel on it. That's a cannonball. Woo! I want one of them, but I mean, you can hunt during the alternative season with one of them too. But
yeah,
I want somebody to sell me into this one, I guess. Yeah, he's right, Aaron. That's something I wish I'd never got rid of. Is my 35.
Mine. I wish I'd have kept them.
Me too. I had a Marlin Gold Trigger.
My brother's got my grandfather's Springfield 22 rifle. It's a little pump rifle, man. That sumbitch, it's old as hell, but boy, it shoots sweeter than shit.
Yeah.
I got all Remington except for my Savage 22 and my pistol. It's a Scout. Well, I got a 40 that's a Smith & Wesson.
Yeah.
I like it too. I'm hit with it.
I was talking to my neighbor last night after I came back from the gas station. He had a couple buddies over, and one of his buddies is a shooter. And I told him, I said, you know, if you want to go to, a good cheap gun range, the Sedora Sportsman's Club, which I belong to, is it costs $100 to join, and then it's $30 a year after that. But I mean, $30 a year to shoot guns at a gun range, you can't get no cheaper than that anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told him,
Hey,
I said,
check this out, Possum. See,
Huh?
yeah, hang on. Sorry about that. I muted myself for some damn reason.
You
Look at that
muted
fire.
me too, but now that's a good far.
Oh, that might have muted everybody then, huh?
did
It
you mute
did,
me?
unless you
Here,
unclick
let
your
me try
button.
that again. See if it does. Maybe it does it automatically.
But look, I can hit that button and it don't. You got to hit that button if you want to talk. That's a good forward though.
Yeah, that muted everybody except Possum.
Well, that's because I undone myself.
Oh, you did? I done it? Okay.
Well, it done it automatically, but
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah, I did me too. I had
I
to
just
unmute
hit the
mine.
button and
I got that up here. I'm gonna be like on Mike's fishing home. If you guys want to stay up and bullshit, while I want to go to bed, I just put the fire pit on.
there you go.
As a
And
fire pit, as opposed to the burn barrel.
and just let it run. Get me some watch hours.
Eating there,
Mine
marshmallows.
too, Trevin. I live in the middle of the country, or in the middle. Yeah, I live out in the middle of nowhere.
What you eating, Rick? Marshmallows?
Marshmallows, a couple marshmallows. Yeah.
I love marshmallows. They're good snack.
Yeah.
I can't do the texture.
No,
Unless it melts down in my, my hot chocolate, and that's a little different.
Yeah.
But it's got to be so hot it melts in, or no, I don't like marshmallows. I'm
Yeah,
different. I'm so country boy. I don't eat cornbread. I don't eat white beans and ham,
Well, you ain't
What?
country.
beans,
What?
and no, sir.
What? You don't eat beans and ham?
Hey,
Come
I'm gonna
on.
let you know a little bit about me. See, I'm telling you, I know, sir. I'm country as hell, but I do not eat beans unless it's in my chili, or I do black beans and some taco stuff. But
You know what I
and
had
I
today
grew up
for lunch?
eating that stuff.
I
You
had
know what I
green
mean? But I
beans,
got
potatoes,
tired
and
of it,
diced
and I don't
ham
want
and
to play
bacon
with
and
it.
onions. Uh-oh. Trevor says kick you out.
Oh, well, kick me out. I don't care. Just don't kick me in the knee.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a song.
Hmm. Oh, well. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to put a.
No, I ain't messed up. I'm just 98% right usually.
Yeah. I think we all are, Possum.
Everybody got each their own. I'm
Yeah.
just fine.
Hell, there's people that even put ketchup on hot dogs, so you ain't too bad.
Yeah, ketchup on hot dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't eat no ketchup. No, on a hot dog. I got my mustard
Yep.
and my
Yep.
relish.
And some
That
kraut.
made me think of another song, boy. The Cheap Seats.
You gonna start singing to us? Where's Weed
Oh,
Hopper?
me too, driving shit.
I ain't seen Weed Hopper today. Have you?
Nope, I ain't seen him
No,
anywhere.
and I forgot to call him today. Well, where I went fishing, I didn't have no signal.
Guess that's why you didn't go live, huh?
Yeah, I tried to find him live. He wasn't live.
Well, I'm sorry, but yes, I.
Hey,
But
if you ain't got no signal, you ain't got no signal, man. Ain't no big deal.
Well, yeah, that's right.
well, I hope I ain't went on the other side. I ain't went to these 3 wing dikes yet, but when I'm able to, I hope I got signal there.
Well, you know what? I was turned on YouTube
I
today.
probably
I went
won't.
and I turned on YouTube today before I went and played cards, and your boy was fishing in your spot today again.
Ah, yeah.
That's your spot. I watched him for a little bit today.
Well, that's a flathead spot. Well,
Well, he was catching
you
channels
ain't
in
gonna catch
there.
shit there right now.
Hey, speaking of the devil, Hey, River Rat, how you doing, buddy?
What's up,
There's old-
River?
Hey, you know
Oh,
what? As a matter of fact, Possum Parker Pursuits was on there with him today, and he was crappie fishing, and he was catching crappie.
Oh, was he?
Yes, he
Cool.
At
was.
the hole?
Cool.
Parker Pursuit was on some little bitty lake somewhere pretty close
Oh,
by.
I'm about to say, no, he wasn't catching them out of the river there. I'm
No,
about
no,
to-
no,
that's
no,
why
no.
I
He
was
was
like,
he was on
what?
a he
No.
was on a lake, but he was using a jig and a bobber, and he was tearing them up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, that hole ain't gonna be nothing but a channel cat hole until it gets springtime.
Right, right.
Hey, Possum, what you got that big 70-pound flathead on?
Where his ass fishing right now, or
No
was today? No
Oh.
kidding.
How come you guys don't go fish together if you're neighbors?
He's not my neighbor. He lives south of me, and
Huh? You just don't get along, or what?
I ain't gonna say that. No, we never fished together, but
Yeah, I just never
Uh,
really. I see what you're saying. Kind of
I
like
mean,
me and him. We're
I
fishing
fished that
hard.
hole for for like
Yeah.
I started fishing it hard 2-3 years ago,
Yeah.
and he showed up last year, and he went on down from me up in the creek, or where the dam runs out, and he's over there yelling, talking. I mean, I ain't gonna talk. I like Danny. He's all right. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I didn't know who the hell was going on, or what was going on. Somebody over there was talking to herself or something. But now he come over there, and then that's when I got introduced on YouTube.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Hell yeah.
And he gave me some carp, and I caught 2 channel cats, and
Yeah.
I was using chicken, but
Yeah.
it was a warm day in fucking February, so I went to the hole.
We went down to
February, you don't get to flatheads, huh?
went down Kentucky Dam right after.
Oh no, it's hard to catch
Hey,
flathead here in the wintertime.
There was a
I got
bunch of
these.
them down there, and I didn't really know them. I wish I'd have met them all. That's when I
Right.
met Kevin Peaches. I met him down there. He said, "Yeah, them other guys over here at the other dam, they're coming over." But we ended up leaving before they ever did come over there.
So I guess they had that big meet and greet down there at Baldwin on Saturday. It didn't do.
Yeah,
It didn't
I
go
missed
well.
all that.
They didn't catch shit, did they?
Well, the reason why they didn't is because they weren't blue cat fishing or flathead fishing. They were channel cats, and this time of the year, channel cats in a lake, man, they're real slow.
Yeah, bury your little baits, little hook.
Yeah, you got to use some real
But
small.
I ain't nobody. I'm just saying, yeah, that PB that y'all see came from that hole, and this year, like I told y'all, if you ever seen me on Jody's, I ain't calling out nothing, but
That's where you gonna be.
no, probably not this year. I might if I am. I won't be in a boat.
No,
Or
I'm
if not,
saying if
I'm
you're
going to
on
take
Jody's
somebody
show, you're
down
gonna be
there
at
down
things-
there to that hole. It's been fished out, man. That's where I've caught my PB blue cat too.
really.
Yeah.
Well, there is some nice slack water there. Cats do like to get in that slack
Well,
water.
it's a creek
Well,
mouth, or it's a ditch that runs into the river, and you
Yeah,
don't have very
There'll
many
be
of them
another
around
fish
here.
in there, Possum. There'll be another one come in there.
Oh yeah, they can't catch them all. But this year we had people down there trout lining every day.
Oh,
See, I
Hoop
don't agree with. I don't like trout lining and hoop netting. I mean, if that's their thing, that's their thing. But that ain't fishing to me.
I mean, this might be wrong on me. I really don't want to say it, but man, I'd show up down there, and the person that's been down there trout lining and hoop netting, man, they got like 7 poles out, and just leave them down there, and then go off into town or whatever, and then they come back and expect their poles to be there. I ain't took nobody's stuff, but I tell you what though, I reeled his shit up a couple of times right up on the edge of the bank.
yeah.
It's ridiculous. You shouldn't
They
be.
try that around here, they'll come out with some poles missing because people around here are thieves. Not me.
Oh yeah, if it would have been anybody else down there, they'd have took his stuff, and I didn't.
Right.
Daryl asked me one night when I was fishing there. He said, "Awesome, you took a boat to fish off the bank." Well, no, that ain't my boat, and I still ain't gonna cut his line and let his boat float off neither.
Right.
But it's that he had his hoop nets in there, and I'm telling you, they just be taking every fish they catch. It's bullshit.
There's Gavin Giant in the house. How you doing, Gavin? We're a little slow reading the chat.
So I'm going to find a new spot to fish to catch the same quality fish.
Right.
It's hard to find a good spot where ain't nobody been, you know.
Well, I think his biggest problem is not finding a new spot, but finding the quality of fish that are in that hole right there.
Right.
Yeah, they come in there at certain times, and yeah, I mean, you got to know stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I can still find another one, by God. Too.
You're right, because there are certain lakes around here. I know that, okay, it's this time you need to go over here. It's this time you need to go over there. You know your lakes. You know your lakes. You know the rich.
Well, if you're going to catch a blue cat in our river now, you better go on a wing dock somewhere, and there ought to be some shad somewhere. You're going to have to find the bait here in our river. You find where the bait is, there's going to be fish below it.
Well, that's the way it is on the lakes around here, especially, you know, if
in the winter time, but I ain't been out. I don't winter, and I don't catfish in the winter time. That's usually my crappie time.
You know, it's just like around here, we got a nuclear plant, Clinton. The water stays open in the wintertime, and they got a lot of gulls and stuff over there. And when they're diving into the water, you know, that's where you want to go.
Yeah. Watch the birds.
Get out to where they're at, because that's where the fish are
where
at.
The bait is. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because they're tearing up the bait and so are the fish too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's like saltwater fishing shit. I ain't never been. But yeah, go where the birds are. Hell yeah.
I took my grandson. I took my grandson saltwater fishing one time. We caught sharks and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Well, if I ever go, I tell you what, I'm gonna throw me a line out there.
We didn't catch very big sharks, but hey, at least we said we went, you know, saltwater fishing, caught sharks.
Well, I'll go around a pier like a bluegill fisherman, man. There's something living around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I ain't never been to the ocean. I hardly ever venture. I stay right here all the time because I work all the time. But
matter of fact, I'm going to be down in your area of the woods in June. The family's going down to Lake of the Ozarks for vacation.
Oh hell! Like it. Where's that, around Springfield or something?
It's like what, in the middle of Missouri, somewhere around there.
Yeah, well, Springfield's a little south of the middle.
Yeah. I'm gonna take me
like 4 hours to damn.
I think it's 5 hours from our house to Lake of the Ozarks. Well, we've rented a house right on the lake. You know, it's got a fishing dock and a little beach and outside fireplace.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do like that. All the rest of my family's talking about, oh, we go these state parks here and here. Fuck all that. My fishing pole's in the backyard. That's where you're gonna find me and the dog.
Yeah, buddy. Fishing.
They're like, you don't want to go do all this? Nope. I'm on vacation. What do I do on vacation? I fish.
Remy go fishing today?
Do what?
Did Remy go with you today?
No, they stayed here with Mama. She ain't been feeling good.
No, I've been thinking about taking one of mine when I go next time when I'm by myself.
Well, if I take Remy, I want to keep him on the line because, yeah, he's goofy. Well, he sees something move, he'd be trying to hunt it and chase it. And
My daughter's pit's the same way, man. She sees something moving and poof, gone.
Now, see, my pit's the opposite of that. He'll go out in my garden and take a poop. He scared of 2 rabbits. All he did was look at them. I'm like, man, boy, if that had been Remy, I'd have never caught him.
My daughter's pit, man, she see a deer and just want me to let go of her, boy. That dog. That dog loves everything on 2 feet, but if you're on 4 feet, look out.
My dog's you just gotta meet my dog. He's nice as can be. He don't do nothing but lay in his chair.
Wade,
He's in the,
you need the link.
oh, there's Hopper. Safety meeting, he said, safety meeting. Uh-oh. But yeah, he don't do bugs or wind blowing on his ears. He is so prissy for it. But I tell you what, you knock on that door or walk in, you can't pick up with like I got a salt gun. I don't know if you ever know what I bought it off Amazon. If you
Yeah,
table
I know what
salt,
you're talking about. Yeah.
well, you don't use table salt. You got to buy a grinder with salt, and you got to put bigger pellets in. I can shoot flies from like 4 foot with it. I got a laser on it, and I sighted it in. It's wicked.
Get
But
out of here.
anyway,
A salt
I can-
gun.
yeah, a salt
SLT
gun.
salt gun.
An absolute salt gun. I'm talking about. I hit you with it, it'll leave a blood blister.
No kidding.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
Wade, let me know if you change your mind.
yeah. It's called a bug assault off of Amazon. But man,
Hey,
you didn't forget what I was talking about.
It
you
happens
got
all
your
the
dog
time.
in the gun.
Yeah, I can't pick my pistol up no more, man. He's biting at my gun, biting at my hand.
Really?
Yeah, and if you knock on the door, he's gonna eat you up if I don't say nothing. You know what I mean? It's terrible. But other than that, he can come in and meet you. He's fine, and all he does is sleep all day. And he's a Prius. He's like a Paris Hilton dog.
A Paris Hilton dog. There you
He
go.
is. I call him my Paris Hilton. Motherfucker, I'll come with a purse, man. But I tell you what, you better not knock on the door.
I'm trying to drink coffee.
He is something else. And
You know,
I love him
believe
to
it or
death.
I always thought she was kind of good looking for a skinny little white gal.
I was gonna say, Rick, she ain't got no meat on her bones, though, man.
Yeah, but I always thought she was kind of pretty. I like that sexy video she did crawling all over that car and shit. But
Oh, God. What are you talking about now?
Paris Hilton.
Oh,
I'd have test drove it.
what? You're asking who wouldn't have?
Yeah, no, I just said I thought she was kind of pretty, little skinny thing. But
Well, all right, y'all. I'm gonna head up out of here. I'm falling asleep.
well, go get you some sleep, brother. We'll catch you later. Thanks for
All
stopping
right,
in.
little Ricky.
Hell
See you
yeah.
later, bud.
Y'all take it easy.
Is there? Awesome dogs come with a purse too much. He ought to, boy. Hey, I love my dog though because he got parvo, and I saved him, and he's a runt of the damn litter, and I still love my dog. So
Yeah.
nobody can take that. I love my little Paris Hilton dog because he is mean, but he's still just a baby.
I had a run of the litter. I mean, he was half the size of them other dogs. I had a litter, I think it was 8 of them. And I pulled him to the side and I started feeding him the best dog food you can buy, and he turned out to be bigger than all them dudes when he grew up.
Hell.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's gonna get no
Makes
bigger.
a difference. Them runts, you got to feed them extra because they ain't getting all the food, from mama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he
learned
didn't
something
want
back then,
to.
this few years ago.
He just like a girl. I swear he's a cat, man. He'll stretch and I swear he's a cat.
Well, he might
He
be.
either sleeps on my head when I'm in bed, or he sleeps and he's got his foot or his head on my foot. I'm telling you, he'll whine. Oh my God! If you don't let him under the covers, he'll whine. He will wake you up. Just let him under.
My daughter's dog same way. Just whine, whine, whine.
Yeah.
Bitch,
I used to have a
they're
German
good for that,
Shepherd.
boy.
He wouldn't sleep in my bed, but he'd sleep at the foot of my bed with me, all the time.
Yeah, Remy, man, he's my big dog. He'll lay up there for, like 30 minutes or so, and then he'll get down and lay on my britches or whatever I got laying on the floor,
Now, is a bass bigger than a trout? I don't think so. Trout don't get that big, do they? 6 pound trout.
Some trout can get that big. I caught one over
Some
at
trout get like
that was
14 pounds.
4.5 pounds, so they get pretty good size. A
There
rainbow.
are some big rainbows out there, yeah.
I caught a goldie that was 4.5 pounds too over there. Man, it was son of a bitch.
We got brown trout in our Department of Transportation's got a great big pond shaped like the Illinois, and they're supposed to be brown trout.
That's that was hard.
Where's that at, Rick?
Do what?
Where's that at?
Right there off of 55.
That's
right
funny.
Oh, really?
Straight north of the power plant.
Is that their breeder pond or?
Damn, that'd be big as
No, they just stock them in there every now and then. I don't know how often.
I've seen a 14-pound trout. You know, on the picture, but
I ain't fished there since my boy was a little bitty kid. You know.
Is that part of the stocking they do twice a year here in Illinois?
Is it part of what?
Is that part of the stocking they do here twice a year in Illinois?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, okay, then it's not brown trout; it's rainbow trout.
No, I think it's called brown trout. You know, Mike's fishing home goes there and catches them. I ain't never done it, but
I'd have to see what they look like because I know they do rainbows here in the state of Illinois.
My buddy went there one day and he caught some and brought them home and cleaned them, and I thought they tasted like eating dirt. You know. So
well, you know what? I don't like eating trout either. They're really bony. You got to cook the living shit out of them to cook them bones down to be able to eat them, and they do.
Hey Keith, how you doing?
I think they're a little gamey.
Yeah, I don't know. Years ago, I couldn't tell. I just remember they weren't real good. But back then, I didn't care for bass either, you know. But hell, we ate some bass this summer, and they was pretty dang good.
I've never ate bass. I just catch and release on the bass.
Yeah, I got a buddy catches largemouth, and then me and another buddy, we catch some white bass. And we had a couple of fish fries this year, and it was damn good.
Now, white bass is a different story. That's some good eating right there.
It is, boy. It's real good eating.
As long as you cut that red meat out, you're doing all right.
Yeah, we cut the red meat out. We don't keep no red meat.
Yeah, you just fillet.
There's that little brown meat that don't hurt nothing in them little ones, you know.
Yeah.
But you get a 3/4 or a 1 pound one. Hell, that's good eating.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Well, over at Clinton, when they get to running, man, you catch some big ones over there that are just crazy. We were over there one day. And there was a magazine doing an article down there about the stripers and the white bass in that lake. And they hit the right day because I mean every striper and white bass in the lake was just murdering anything that moved.
Yeah, I've never caught a striper, but I want to.
Howdy, Keith.
That day I caught 3 of them over 10 pounds.
I'll be darned.
They were
about 25, man. They're drag ripping cotton pickers.
Oh, they are. They sure are, man. I mean, I had to walk. All 3 of the ones I caught over 10 pounds took me for a walk. Wow. I couldn't stand right there and catch them. I had to chase them.
Oh, that'd be fun, I think. Heck yeah.
Well, you know what? The site superintendent was with this person that was doing the magazine, and everybody that was walking out of that spot had their 10 limit, and I'm talking about 10 good, stripers, white bass. So it was a good day for them.
I'll be darned.
And that magazine people, they were taking pictures of people just holding up big ass stringers of them.
Huh.
I mean,
you got to hungry for fish now.
You could have spit in the water and probably caught them. That's how hot they were that day.
And you know what I did today, and I ain't going to do it no more. I took some chicken breasts, and I stripped them out. I was going to have like chicken strips.
Yeah.
And instead of using regular flour, I bought some almond flour.
That
was a bad mistake. I whipped up some eggs and some heavy cream. I had here, dipped them in that, and put them in that almond flour. And that shit was thick.
Was the flour overtasted the chicken?
I need some flour. Yeah, I'm glad you said flour. I need some flour.
Yeah.
What do you? I got batter squash or squash. Well, I got it, baby. You just go in there and lay down.
She got a hangover.
No, she about sick as shit.
Well, hope she feels better.
That's why she was like, no last night because it was cold. It
I ain't
wasn't
going almond.
cold, but
The reason I bought that almond flour, I
love
was
you
trying
too,
to cut
baby.
back on the regular flour. I figured I'd make some pancakes,
No,
but
it ain't no one.
I ain't gonna buy that shit no more.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste for sure.
It wasn't the taste; it was just I don't know, the consistency of it. I didn't like. You know, when you flour chicken, it's usually floury, and you put it in the grease and it fries up good. This shit
Yeah.
was clumpy, just clumped up. I don't know. Maybe it was just too wet. I had it too wet with eggs. I don't know.
You would
But
take eggs, make it stick good though.
Yeah.
You might have got some super fine flour. Almond
No,
flour.
this wasn't fine. This was a heavier grain. That might have been the problem. Yeah, I
They do that.
before.
They got the regular grain and then the super fine on that.
Yeah, it was too expensive too. I ain't buying it no more.
Yeah. What did you get? Bob's Red Mill.
I don't know what it's called.
There's only a couple of brands of almond flour you can get out there. Bob's Red Mill's.
It's over there in the cabinet. I couldn't tell you. I bought it at County Market.
You used almond, almond flour,
Almond flour. Yeah, it's supposed to be
like
better.
the nut.
Yeah.
Oh hell!
Yeah.
A lot of people.
That.
A lot of people use that for gluten purposes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I actually got it. I was going to use it for pancakes, you know, instead of pancake batter with all that shit in it.
Right.
Right.
Well, you know what? That may work better.
Yeah, it might.
It may make a better pancake dough than breading.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go give me another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. I'm about coffeeed out, really.
I can't drink that stuff all day, boy.
Oh, I don't.
My buddy does, man. He'll be fishing in the summertime with me, and he'll be drinking. I'm like, I can't do it. Hell, I'm already sweating.
Yeah, I hear you. It'll make you sweat, that's for sure.
I drink my one big cup, in the mornings, and that's it. And in the summertime, I don't usually get through all it.
I used to, when I was working before the K cups, I'd make a pot of coffee, and I'd have a half a pot before I went to work. I'd shut it off. When I come home, I'd turn the other half on and let it warm up. By the time I was done eating supper, I'd finish it off. But now I make it all day long. I have it all day long.
Oh, man.
Weather's got to change, man. I'm going nuts in this house. I need to get out and do something.
Man, I know the feeling. That's why I went fishing. Even though it didn't do no good, it was still beautiful and nice. And
you're going back to work tomorrow, so you'll be out doing stuff, see?
Yeah.
Who's Steve from Wyoming? Who are you talking about, Trevor? Almost at 1K. Yeah, I was at 924, buddy. I'm working on that 1,000. I get that 1,000, I'm gonna be getting me doing me a giveaway, maybe something nice.
Well, let's say you're gonna do a giveaway, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I'll probably give away a rod or a reel or something like that. Something good to probably but I don't know when. I'll do something.
Try to figure out how to do the wheel or something like that.
Well, I ain't got all my watch hours yet either, so I'm working on that too. That's probably gonna take another year or so just to do that. That's a lot,
Man, 4,000 is a bunch.
Yeah, it is. I think I only got like 400 something.
Unless somebody loops your stuff, but I don't know about all that.
Really have anybody loops my stuff. I might start doing it myself. But I think some people's looped it a little while. Some people told me, and it's helped. I did 500 hours in just about a month, possible.
Well, that's a good deal. Hell yeah. Well, man, we want you monetized. Shit.
Yeah, we'll get there maybe. Ain't no biggie. One of these days.
I'm telling you.
Maryland has good fishing. Yeah, I have fished there a lot. Ocean City, Route 50 Bridge. Huh. Never been up that
Man,
way.
no, I ain't either.
I
About
ain't
the
really sure I
furthest
want to go up
north
that
I
way.
ever been was, I guess, Indianapolis, Indiana. And that was in a big truck when I was a kid.
I've been up in Canada before. I don't really remember it, but I worked for when I was, I don't know, 17, 18, maybe 16. I had a driver's license. I worked for a horse race guy out there at our fairgrounds, cleaning the stables and stuff.
Yeah.
He had one of his race horses up in Canada. He said, "Hey, you want to go with me and help me drive?" I said, "Well, hell yeah." We drove straight up and got his horse out of the hospital and drove straight back, 2 days. But I don't remember none of it, other than just a long ass drive.
Man, I loved it. Man, I was like 16, 17. My mom was teaching me to truck drive, and she went to bed on me. She said drive. So I learned everything myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure did.
yeah. And hauling horses, he'd yell at me every now and then, "Quit hitting all them bumps, slow down," and shit like
That was some
that.
real good teaching.
Yeah, he was a dandy. He's probably dead now. Hell, that's been a long time ago.
I love truck drivers, though. That and farmers, man, they make the world go round.
Yep.
Sure do.
That and well, let me go for the tow boaters and the ship container people too, because
Yeah.
that's
Reason I didn't never really like a horse because he had them race horses. You go in that stall with them, man. Some of them try to kill you.
Yeah,
were
they can
great.
be mean.
yeah,
Well,
they just want to run. Yeah,
spirited,
Yeah,
just real
yeah.
spirited.
He'd come in there. I'd be in there, and a horse would go crazy. He'd come in there with a whip, start whipping them and shit, make them go crazier. And I had enough of that. I did it for I think 2 summers, and that was it. I said no more.
no, that shit's ignorant too. That's being bad on a horse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they was rough.
I don't like some people around here because they don't care for
And
the
I
horse.
never got to go to a horse race ever. Never got to go watch one live. I always wanted to, but I ain't never done it. We were going to stop there in Chicago on the way back. We were going to stop and hit the horse races one time, but we didn't do it.
Right. Well, man, I've been to the Grand Ole Opry one time. It
Never
ain't
been.
all it's cut out to be. It's nice and all, but
Yeah.
it
We
was
went,
cool. I'd
we
say
went down,
that.
we went down to Pigeon Forge in June on vacation. It was real nice down there.
I heard
Tennessee.
it's real expensive though.
Well, we stayed in a cabin up in the mountains, and it was like $6,000 for a week. But that cabin was 3 stories high and but we had three families with us. That
That's
cabin.
expensive.
Well, the cabin was 3 stories high and had like 8 bedrooms in it, and everybody paid a certain amount, and it wasn't too bad. I think we
My
all
buddy went to Florida every year for 30 days, 1 month. He'd get for 1 month it was like 5,000, 6,000, right on the beach, in one of the big 30-story high-rise buildings or whatever they got down there. And I thought that was expensive.
Well, I thought
He'd invite me to come down and stay with him, man. They had like a 5 bedroom apartment and all that shit. Fully furnished.
That's a
Yeah,
hell of a saying, Gavin.
it was kind of pricey, but I tell you what, I got to take all my
I ain't
grandkids
never
down to
heard
go
that.
trout fishing, and they all caught trout, so it was worth every penny of it. Because they got a river that runs right through Pigeon Forge there called the Little Pigeon River.
Yeah.
And down there in Gatlinburg, which is about 10 miles down the road, they got a trout hatchery. And they got pipes that run out to the river.
Oh, Mayor, never mind.
Every
I read
Thursday,
that
they
wrong.
open up those pipes and let some trout out. And then there's an area right there at the hatchery where on Thursday, kids can fish there, but the rest of the river is closed off on Thursday.
I'll be darned.
And then Friday, you can start fishing, and them fish come right down through that park right in the middle of the town. and they've taken that creek and made it look like a mountain brook. Really, they put lots of big boulders in there and small rock across there. It looks like a trout stream. It was real cool to fish in.
Oh, cool.
I had a cast master on. I was casting it, and I'm reeling through, and I thought I was hung up on a rock, and it came up over the top of that rock, and there was a fucking trout right on. I'm like, son of a bitch, I missed his ass because I could see it.
I heard that was nice, Pigeon Forge. It just
they put some damn trout up here in a pond up here in a town that's 9 miles away from me.
Yeah.
I want to go catch one just to smoke it. I ain't never had trout. I've had salmon smoke. But
they take one of them horse troughs about 2-3 feet deep, 10, 15 feet round at our state fair. I think it's trout or something, rainbow trout or something. They put
probably because they got that trout program here in the state of Illinois.
Yeah, rainbow.
And I don't remember what it cost to pay. Used to have us for kids, let the kids catch a fish. Hell, them fish would just sit there and swim around and around and around. You'd put your pole out and just catch one like that,
Yeah, I went to I don't know what the hell you call it. I guess it's called a CatCon or something. It's a convention up here in Cape. It was a boat show and had jigs and bear. I don't know what it's a fishing convention, I guess. But yeah, they had trout up there, man. They give you a little pole. I went when I was younger.
Yeah. Yeah,
and they put a piece of fucking damn American cheese on your hook on a little old, little 8-size bluegill hook, and you throw her in there.
I don't remember if we used bait or lures or what, but
I use corn. I use corn.
Yeah, I might have been corn.
And then they got power bait mixed to scented trout bait.
Yeah.
And then you spinner blades. They will hit spinner blades, small spinner blades. Real small, the smallest cast master that they make, they'll hit them too. Minnows.
I won't throw a night crawler out there for them. I just want to catch one. I'll be happy, man. I ain't never caught trout in my life. I just want to eat one, you know what I mean?
I tell you what, they're kind of fun because, boy, when you hook up with them, they'll jump out of the water on your ass. You think a bass jumps, man, you get a trout, man, them some bitches jump 6 feet up in the water, out of the water.
Holy.
Oh, hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
See, what they don't understand, though, here, man, we're in Missouri, okay? And they put these trout up here in this pond that's about 3 foot deep, the whole thing is. I mean, there ain't a deep hole in this thing.
Right.
Okay, ain't trout cold water fish and stuff?
Well, see, here's the thing. Here's what happens, Possum, and it happens here in Illinois, too. Once the water temperature gets about 69, 70 degrees, it starts stressing the trout, and it will kill them.
I'm telling you, it's going to be like a shad kill up here. But I think everyone's going to die.
When they die, though, when trout die, they don't float up like shad and stuff. They just go to the bottom, so you don't know about it.
Well, the turtle's going to have a heyday.
Yeah. Well, there's one like right by my house. It's like 5 miles from my house where they put trout in, and they have muskies in there too. And that lake in the springtime is just absolutely dead. But once they dump them trout in there, them muskies go crazy. They start eating trout like
food. Hell yeah. They're like on them.
I've been reeling trout in and fucking have a muskie just snatch it right off the line.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
We used to have big muskie in our lake, but I think they quit stocking them or something. They're dying out.
Well, they probably don't reproduce.
Around here you can catch like that, and I guess that's called a cane pickerel or something. We got a lake.
Pickerel is kind of pretty close to that, yeah.
It's like a smaller pike or muskie.
A pickerel is more like a pike than it is a muskie.
Yeah, muskie's the fucking hog of all of them, right?
Yeah, I tell you what, I was out fishing one day and seen 2 of them go by. Them some bitches were 5 feet long, and I mean, just looked like submarines.
Huh.
I seen a little kid.
Catch. I don't know about eating them, but
no, I wouldn't eat them. Some people do, but I wouldn't. They're just too bony for me.
I need to catch a walleye or somebody give me some. I tell you what, I heard that's good shit. I ain't never ate one.
Woo, walleye.
Yeah, I've heard that. It's like you said. Yeah, yeah, I've heard that. I mean,
You know what? Here's my
Crappies like
dilemma with walleye. The only problem I have with walleye is I can't figure out which tastes better, crappie or walleye.
Oh, I'd have to say walleye.
I love crappie, boy.
Oh yeah, I mean crappie is the only fish that is close to walleye. I mean it's so close it makes me go.
That'd be like trying to explain
blue cat
squirrel
over
with it to him. You can't explain the taste of squirrel. I tell you what, it's so good fried. Boy, howdy.
Oh man, it's good. Yep.
I'm telling you.
I'll take blue cat over crappie any day.
Really?
Or a flathead. Hell yeah, I will. You can't.
I don't know. I think flathead kind of tastes,
huh?
a little better than blue cat. But
do you?
Yes,
it's close. It's close, Possum.
Yeah, I've heard that blues and flats taste pretty good, but as opposed,
man, you just can't.
Well, like as opposed to channel cats, because once channel cats get over 10 pounds, they don't taste good.
About over 5 pounds. They get
they're full of fat then, and they're greasy as hell.
Yeah,
but the blues and the flats, the bigger they get, the better they taste.
Well, I don't take big fish though.
Well, I will.
I'll tell you. I mean, I might catch a 4 or 5 pound flathead if I ever do. I did this year. I'll tell everybody whatever. I did catch 2 4-pounders this year, and I did eat them.
Oh, those are perfect eating size, though. Really?
I'd have to have about an 8-pounder to get enough meat off of them. Hell, them little 2-pounders ain't enough meat on them. I can eat them.
It was 4 pound, but it was enough for me and Amanda and Daphne. I mean, I don't hardly ever eat river fish. I'd rather buy my fish out of a box that's been farm raised here.
Really? I don't know what a blue cat tastes like out of the river, but Alabama River and
well, they're all right. They don't taste like channel cat, but they're okay.
Yeah.
I like my 2 and 3 pounders on blue cat.
Yeah. And I kind of like.
I don't like taking big fish.
I like bluegill better than crappie too, in my book.
I don't like bluegill. I've filleted. Hell, I've caught. I can catch pound bluegill around here, no problem, and I still don't like it. That's what my
the problem with bluegill is bluegill tastes good, and I like bluegill, but damn, you got to catch a bunch of them. You got to skin a bunch.
Yeah, but if you get a big old slab, boy, like we did last year.
I'm telling you, bigger than your hand, wider than your hand. 10 inches. That's what I'm talking about. I get some big old bluegill, but I still don't like the taste. It don't taste like crappie.
It's better than crappie.
I don't like largemouth bass.
I don't either.
I don't know. I've heard stripers are different, but I ain't never ate none.
I just see largemouth up on the bank, they die.
Do what? What'd you say?
I said I'd rather throw a largemouth up on the bank.
Oh shit! Now you can't be like everybody else around here. That's what they do with gardens shit around here. Come on, man. You wouldn't either. I know you would. You can't pull that wool over my eyes, man. Come on.
I hear you. I always throw the bass back. I did catch a dandy fish on a bass though one time. I cut him up and used him for bait. Don't tell nobody, but it's illegal here.
Yeah, I don't use damn good bait.
Fish eat fish, man. That's how it is.
I gotta let my dog out. Pardon me.
Yeah.
I see you, son. I know how you looking. You ain't got a ball.
I figured everyone come in and bull crap with us, but him and Weed, I guess, don't like me no more.
Yeah. It'd be all right.
Yeah. They're probably down on somebody else's channel.
Yeah, they're setting something up for later on.
Yeah, they're going live at midnight. So.
Well, my dog's upset. We ain't hanging out on the porch because it's a warm winter night, and
yeah,
he likes hanging out on the porch with me.
Set up and start doing Wednesday night chats.
Well, I won't be on the Wednesday nighters because I work on Wednesday night.
Oh, do you? What day you off?
I work Monday through Friday, so I'm off on the weekends.
Well, you always come in at night. You're working anyway. What are you talking about?
Well, you know what I do is I'll turn it on and listen to you guys, and I might stop every once in a while and throw a chat in there. But
Gotcha. Yeah.
He's at work, yeah.
I'm not going to come up on panel and watch you guys look at the ceiling or whatever while I'm doing it.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys won't.
Well, don't be getting caught up at work now. Don't be getting in trouble.
Well, how can I get in trouble, Possum? I'm the boss.
Oh, well, you ain't got no worries then. I'm just saying,
I'm the boss.
Well, if you're the boss, then shit, you got it made, brother.
Well, you know what? The funny thing about that is our corporation decided they want to certify all their managers. So every manager in the corporation had to take a test.
You know what we call the boss? He'd say, I'm the boss, I'd say, you're only the boss when we let you be boss.
Oh, shit. You hear this now?
So everybody took a test in the corporation, and in our store, I outscored every fucking body in our store. And I'm just a lowly old overnight manager. But I've been in the business for a long time, so I know what's what.
You're in what, Bed and Bath and Beyond or something?
No, I work at Schnucks.
Oh, Schnucks.
Yeah.
Schnucks used to have good meat. I used to.
I've heard of that. I don't know what it is, but I've heard of it.
Schnucks is actually a St. Louis based company, so you probably have heard of them, I imagine.
Well, we got a couple of Schnucks here, but there used to be one on my way to work, and they.
Well, damn, where are you from, Tim? You ain't from here?
I live in East Central Illinois.
Oh, hell.
50 miles from me.
Yeah, I live about 90 miles away from Rick.
Oh, well, hell yeah.
100 miles? Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah,
I live in Champaign to Springfield.
Hey, that's where John Deere originated from, man, Illinois.
Yeah.
So you know what, Possum? Sometime you're gonna have to get a buddy, and I'll run down to Springfield, and me and Rick will take you guys on in a YouTube challenge or something.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'll be down.
Because you guys can fish the river, but we'll fish the lake. You guys we'll catch some blues.
I don't know where to fish around there. That best hell, I'd have to show up and look first.
How these tournaments are getting ran and stuff, I ain't sure about all that stuff.
Well, I'm talking about I'm talking about just a friendly us against them.
Oh yeah.
Like StreamYard, and that way while we're fishing, we can talk at each other and stuff like that. Not major, no giveaways or nothing like that. Just hey.
Yeah.
Look at this motherfucker, boys.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't give a shit if I'm catching nothing, but hell yeah, at least we had a good time.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't want somebody right beside me fishing. No.
Did you go by yourself? Or you had a partner?
No, me and Jimmy went today.
Yeah.
He didn't catch nothing either. And he always catch something before I do, usually when I take him. But
Rick, let me ask you a question. When you're catfishing on the lake there, do you use circle hooks?
Yeah.
Okay. You got rod holders on your boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you pick up the rod and set the hook, or do you crank down on it?
How big was it, Mike? Hell yeah.
Because I see a lot of people that crank down on them, and I use circle hooks too, but I don't ever crank down on them. I pick up the pole
and let that weight get on it.
I set the hook with a slow.
Oh no, you'll miss one.
It depends, Tim. A lot of the times, them blues hammer it anyway. A big one will hammer it anyway. They set the hook themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Just one that takes off, just steady pull. Yeah, I'll crank down on them. Hey, Big Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I see him.
There's catfish from
there. That ain't bad.
30
points. Everybody, does that. Always cranks down on them because, usually I'll set the hook by just a slow sweep to the side.
Was you fishing where you was last night?
Hey, Tim, if you don't, you'll lose a fish, and if you do, you will lose a fish too. So it's just whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Well, that's true with any fish, really.
A lot of times when they slam it, I just pick it up and kind of pull back on it steady.
Right. Well, you know
Yeah,
what?
I just let
Especially with the
the
circle hook, you
rod
got to pull
load
back
up,
nice and
man.
steady because if you yank back like you got a J hook, you're gonna pull it right out of their mouth.
Yep,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
I love letting the rod load up.
Most of them blues, I drift fish 80-90% of the time anyway. One of them big
Right.
blues hit, they usually
No,
slam it anyway. So
Well, I'm gonna have to get down there and get on some of them big ones with you.
yeah, they're fun when they're biting. When they ain't biting, you know how it is. Why it's
Yep.
called.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just like I go down to my sportsman's club, they put catfish in there twice a year, and if they ain't biting, they ain't biting.
Right.
There'd be a lot of catfish in the lake, but if they ain't biting,
Well, there's so much shad and bait fish in our lake, you know. I don't know how in the hell it's unreal.
Well, yeah, it's like our river, man. If you don't find where they're at, you ain't gonna catch them unless they're gonna show up. And
Yeah.
where I fished today, they wasn't gonna show up. They wasn't there, but I
Hey,
tried.
for the birds, they'll show you where the bait's at. Well, hell, there's baits all over that lake, you know. I mean, that's the best bait lake you ever seen in your life. It's nothing but shad and
I gotta
millions
get the
of
boat
bluegill, white bass out the ass. I mean, it's just loaded. That's why the fish thrive, you know.
plenty of food.
Hey, and blues be eating them fucking white bass too, boy.
Oh, them blues will eat a, you know, I don't know about a 20-pound carp, but they'll eat a carp.
I think they'll eat about what fits in their mouth, huh?
They're about like a bass. They'll eat, something that's half as big as their mouth at least.
Oh yeah. Well, I think my buddy was telling me.
But we can't throw baits like that here. It's ridiculous. It's like if you don't get caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got a fucking. I've been sighted for.
Well, we can use bluegill and we can use bass and stuff, depending on what game.
I not mess with them. That's why I need to be out on the water. And
well, I think the deal with the bluegill in the state of Illinois is you can use bluegill, but you have to use the bluegill that are from the lake you're fishing in.
Yeah, it is.
They don't want you taking them to other lakes, and cross.
How the hell are they gonna tell the difference, though?
Well, I mean, if you don't have a little bait pole with you, that's pretty much a dead giveaway.
Yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah.
That's the only question I had to that one. Well, how the hell would they? You supposed to take a picture of this thing and here I got it right here. I mean,
if you got just great big ass poles with you with heavy ass line and big ass hooks, that's pretty much a bust right there.
Yeah, but we'll go one day. We'll go catch bait fish and then go home the next day. Keep them alive in a bait tank.
I tell them I'm fishing for something over 2 pounds. Shit.
But sometimes we do.
I love using.
Oh, I've done that before. When I've done, I hate to say it. Don't tell DNR. I've taken them off other lakes and put them in a bait holder and then go somewhere else.
Yeah. Man, ain't nothing like a bait tank on your board.
Just some little bluegills, go flathead fishing for, with them.
I took my cooler and turned it into a live well, and I got
live
well.
This year or last year, it's a new year.
Well, my daughter got me a insulated carry-on live well a couple years ago for Christmas. It works pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a heater. Mine, you got to.
It's got a little square mesh on the top where you can just reach your hand right down in there and grab a fish out of there and pull it out. And they can't jump out of there.
Oh, God. That sounds bad. John's back. He been on the throne. Look out.
Yeah, my buddy, I don't think he did it. Somebody caught a 30-pound blue and had half of a 30-pound blue stuck in his mouth. Don't ask me how they did it, but I don't know if he was telling me about it.
That sounds like a male taking over a bed.
Yeah, it was in a tournament. Somebody caught it in a tournament, I don't know how I don't know this.
Oh, shit, they stuffing them with fish now. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
It's better than lead, fuck. How you going to do that?
One's going to eat the other one,
I can't believe people be so crooked.
That's pretty funny. We're still talking about that shit, too. You know what? Look, you seen the videos and all that, right? Dude, I'm telling you, if I was one of them guys, I'd have just
I know. If I was the
that.
one that found out, I'd hit that motherfucker right in the mouth, son.
Right there between the fucking eyes, man. Wow! Take me to jail. I don't care. I'll beat this motherfucker's ass.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't want to jail over that because that's just dumb. Like, how you gonna cheat in a tournament over money? That's
You know,
stupid.
and it's not just that tournament either. They've won a lot of money doing that.
Hey,
over.
no shit. That was the only time they got caught. See,
And you know, and think about that. If they've knocked out people that couldn't fish in other tournaments and make money just by doing that too.
Yeah.
I don't like cheaters. I don't like two-faced.
I don't beat that motherfucker's ass in front of God and everybody.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Sorry, anyway. Crazy moment. All right, anyway.
Well, they caught them.
Damn, Devin done said a word I can't say. And they're not disqualification.
Shot in the belly. Yeah, they caught some
Yeah,
guys.
man. Who would have thought stuffing fish, though? I mean,
You know what? Look, okay, maybe I can
that's
see.
ignorant.
But a pair of pliers? Are you kidding me? They pulled a pair of pliers out of one of them fish.
Really?
Yes, a pair of metal pliers. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
That's anyway, yeah, it's just. Can we change the subject?
Yeah, kidding, Big Mike. And you know what's bad? Them guys they caught doing that. They
I
said
don't
they
like.
had enough weight on their fish. They would have won the tournament anyway if they hadn't have cheated.
Yep.
Like a lot of things, but
That's what's bad. I was watching
2,000 mistake people would do a lot. Well, I guess, but
they
hey,
be a certain size, and they were cutting the tail down to keep them a certain size and shit.
I know
people
you
do-
running a track hole, Mike, and I run a tractor. That was my, I'd always I wanted to be Billy Houston. I wanted to be Bill Dance and Jimmy Houston put together.
Oh no.
Yeah. That was my life. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a pro fisherman.
Big Mike, he's down there on that Tennessee River. They got them big fish, boy.
It's a dream, bull.
Yeah, boy. Hey, Mike, you know Catfish Dave? You ever go fishing with Catfish Dave?
Oh boy, here we go talking about Rick's.
I know. Let's see if he answers that one. What's
Hey,
up,
Mike,
Sampy?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, okay. That's
You
what I
met him?
figured.
I think he's a pretty cool dude, actually.
That
Probably
says no intel.
I've never seen any of his stuff. I got so many fishing channels on my shit.
Really?
Oh man, I can't decide which ones to watch.
Yeah. What in the world's going on? Why'd that change?
Well, I tell you what, next time I go fishing, I bet it's crappie fishing.
You better take some chicken.
No, I won't go crappie fishing. Fuck chicken. Excuse my language. I ain't throwing no damn chicken. Every time I
We
do,
don't
you
want
don't get no bite on it. I don't give a shit what
You know,
y'all catch
everybody's
on it.
using chicken.
Well, no, I ain't. I use real fish.
Yeah. See, Mike thinks he's pretty cool. I think he is pretty cool.
Excuse me, pardon me. That was rude. Excuse me.
No, everybody.
Sorry.
That's not you. That's the dog, right?
Yeah, he had a poop.
Coming in there and bull crapping. We appreciate everybody coming in. What'd you do? Lose a fishing pole or something, Gavin?
No, you gotta understand what he's saying.
Oh, I thought somebody said something about a fishing pole a while ago.
Let him rip. No, I mean I can do some long belts, but that ain't no. That ain't. I'm polite. I said I was. Excuse
That's right,
me.
boss.
I am. I'm very respectful. Sometimes, I have, like in the past year here, I have said a couple of things shouldn't, but can't help it. Truth hurts sometimes. Well, it does.
I was reading what Mike put up there.
Oh, I know. I ain't damn using chicken. No, hell, I've tried and it don't do no damn better. No, hell,
Yeah.
no. It don't do no better than anything else.
Hey, I've seen days you ain't catching a fish on nothing but chicken.
I know. I watched Dave.
But I've seen days they won't even touch chicken. So 3 of my 4 PBs this year been on chicken.
I got roots,
And I don't like
use real fish.
Tell people I don't like what I use, but
What do you soak your chicken? What do you soak your chicken in, Rick?
Yeah, you got some Kool-Aid and stuff in it?
Yeah, I got secrets.
Oh, you got a secret soak?
I'm just messing. I ain't hating on nobody it does, but I just making a funny. No, I don't do that neither.
But hell, like my buddy said,
Hey, DMV be wearing them out on a hot dog though. I like DMV, man.
My sister's caught catfish on frickin' them little mini marshmallows.
Yep.
He be killing it.
Out there at the club when they stock the catfish out there and open it up, mini marshmallows, hot dogs, crazy shit. They're just eating
that. The only one left around there.
See, Vandal, I disagree with that. I've used shrimp a lot.
Get fire shrimp.
To me,
hey, that works good for channel cat.
Maybe channel cat. Yeah. Guys think like put chicken liver out in the sun for 5 hours. Once that chicken liver goes bad, it ain't worth the crap in my book.
I like rooster liver, but it's mine. But that's just for eating fish, if you catch some channel cats.
See, we used to use shrimp over there at Clinton and for catfishing, but the problem with that is in the summertime, with that being a cooler, a nuclear cooling plant lake, that lake could get to be 100 degrees. And it'll just you throw a raw piece of shrimp out there and let it sit for an hour, reel it in, it's fucking cooked. And they won't eat cooked shrimp. They will not touch cooked shrimp, period.
Well, I don't know about that. My buddy had fried chicken gizzards from KFC from Brown's Chicken one day. And he ate all of them but 2, and he put them on his line, and he caught like a 25 or 30 pound flathead on a fried chicken gizzard.
On a fucking chicken gizzard?
That seasoning.
That's just luck. Well, that's got to be just luck.
That's just God's truth. And another time we went fishing, and somebody had thrown a shad about 3 inches out, and it was laid there on the rocks, and it was, they'll dry out and look like like jerky.
Yep.
Yeah, I've used it like that.
Yeah. Shad on there and caught a flathead with it. So that
yeah.
That's called zombie bait.
But I don't know about the head.
They won't do it all the time.
In my head with that gizzard.
Yeah, they might not do it all the time.
No, that's the best thing to use. That's zombie bait. They eat that shit. That's natural to them.
Chicken. And that's just luck too, because it was hungry.
Dude, I watched the guy the other day.
Eat stuff just like a alligator snapping turtle.
He was taking a piece of a washcloth and spraying it with pan butter spray and throwing a washcloth out there and catching friggin' blue cats on it. So
this year or last year, man, it killed me. I catch more flathead usually on live bait, right? Okay, well last year was totally opposite. I caught more on cut bluegill than I did live bluegill, and I caught more blue cats on live bluegill than I did fucking cut bait.
Yeah. Well, Catfish Dave says he don't like using them live bluegill. They use better on cut bait. So it just depends.
Well, it depends on where you're putting your bait.
And I'm not
presentation, you know what I mean? I'm a hardcore flathead. I love flathead, dude.
When I started fishing again, I never knew we had blue cats in our lake. I'll be right back. Gotta get a drink.
I love flathead.
That's my new obsession is flatheads.
Oh, look at Mike. He said,
I know
Me neither, Mike. I don't know nothing either.
Yeah, I know better than that. I'm a rookie. That I'll admit.
Hell yeah, I'm a rookie on the river. Yeah. Y'all would have seen if I knew about this shit 2 years ago. Y'all got to see me. It's what y'all see on that picture. On my old lady's pole she bought me. That's $100 pole from Amazon, and it's a plastic, Abu Garcia. It's called a Catfish Commando. I love that rod though. It's a very good rod, and I like to, I ain't no problems with the plastic stuff.
I like my Abu Garcias. I love my Abu Garcia reels, man.
Man, I tell
I
you what, it caught that fish y'all see right there, and that some bitch is from Titty. I got another picture where it's standing up.
yeah.
Hang on, hold up. Forgive me, it's gonna be on the floor probably, but it is. Here, I got the picture of how long it was, and I ain't standing on the tail. Okay, this is flat footed, and that son of a bitch is wide as me, boy.
Right up to your chin, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I caught a 30-pounder that was about from my shoulder to my knee.
I won't ever be able to top it, but if I do, I'll be so happy because what I mean. Because I got a bait tank out on my porch. It's a chemical tank or what used to be, but I can keep big fish in it. I didn't have a scale that big until I got home, and it only went up to 70, and it topped it out. So whatever it is, I'm gonna call it 70 plus. So.
Tell you what, if I caught a flathead that big after I let him go, I'd be rolling around in the dirt praising God, boy. Woo!
Man, I've caught a lot of 30s, a lot of 30s and 40s, but I like the way flatheads bite.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
love it when a fucking blue cat just slams that rod and it's wee.
Yep. They're totally out. They are totally
I
out.
love it.
Channel cats are kind of like that too, but flatheads, they just kind of make your bait go click, click, click. Like they don't give
you
a
gotta
fuck.
wait on them.
Yeah,
It's
like
crazy.
they don't care.
I miss some. You gotta, depending on, situations, sometimes you gotta wait and sometimes you don't, but I love hearing my clicker go off.
When it's
a little
just click,
bit, a little
click,
bit.
and then it starts to get going click, 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 click. When it gets a good rhythm to it, then you go on.
Yeah, boy. I love flipping the light switch.
My buddies know when I got a bike because mine go click, 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 click too. I like that clicker.
I do too.
I love it when a blue cat hits the sun. It screams. It damn melts something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I missed some this year like that. You know what I mean? I should have had a 2-hook rig in that bait, I guess.
Well, yeah.
It's still, when it hit it, boy, it hit it like a truck going 60 mile an hour and just woo.
Yeah, because they're grabbing that shit and trying to get away from their buddies with it.
Oh, it was just he had all bait and no hook. It happens like that sometimes, but I don't fish for that all the time. I don't put 2 hooks and big boats like that.
If he had all bait and no hook, what he did is he just picked it up and he ran off with it and tried to get away from his buddies.
Yeah, and what you got to do, see, I learned that too.
Wait on him because they'll stop.
Yeah, he will stop,
man,
and when he stops and takes off again, you can flip it. And he got it in his mouth. Yep, I learned that. I sure
because
did.
Even if he's got a buddy or two around him, if he grabs that bait, he's gonna run, keep it away from them other boys because they're wanting it too. Then once he gets far enough away,
sure did.
Once he gets far enough away, he'll stop and then munch it.
Yeah, And sometimes, you get excited when it's your first,
Oh yeah. Oh man, when you're
first real screamer, boy.
when your clicker is screaming,
Sometimes you
yeah.
get a little antsy, yeah.
Hey, when they take that drag, that gets me excited.
Yeah, you got to really take a breath there for a
Well, if
minute.
they take my drag, it's going to
It
be,
takes about a 20-pounder to take my drag usually. That's how I know
I
it's a
don't
decent.
know. That's why I got weed eater line now. I'm tired of losing big fish.
Weed eater line. What do you got? Oh,
I
95.
do. I got 80-pound Andy, son.
Oh,
Solo.
yeah.
thing.
That 65-pound braid will handle about anything.
There you go.
No,
That's what.
wait till you. Okay, well, Rick, you don't fish concrete. You don't fish. Don't take
Well,
this to heart or nothing. But you don't wait.
You,
Wait till you hit a piece of concrete or a rock with it. It'll break it off like you cut it with a cigarette or a knife.
oh, you're right. You're
you,
right.
you are right about that. You
That
know, concrete will cut
I
braid
got
real quick.
80-pound braid on a few of my posts, but I do not throw them where there is concrete and rock. That's mud bottom only, unless I'm suspending.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I bought this Andes, man. I'm tired of breaking shit off them. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get me another cup of coffee. I'll be back in a minute.
I just
Could have
filled
been the
mine up.
fish of my life, or I ain't never caught over a 60-pound blue, but if I could max, if I could get a 70-pound blue to max my PB flathead, I'd be fucking.
Well,
I'd be
I'd
happy.
think I'm the world's greatest fisherman if I ever catch an 80 or 100.
I caught a big old 50.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing over
Well,
41 inches.
I've caught a 60, but I mean, it's
But
crazy too.
I'm after that hundo or whatever they call them out there.
They'd laugh at Danny.
I'm after a 50, 50, 50 or better.
I've caught 50-pound blue cap, where Danny was fishing today.
Yeah.
Well, that little creek that runs up in there at the dam. You might have seen him back in the day at the dam, but it's just a little old 4 lock thing. But I've caught big. You got to catch them coming in there when they're spawning, and you got to catch them when they're coming out spawning when the water's deep enough.
Yep.
It's all about fishing, man. It ain't. Anyway, I'm gonna quit talking.
Yes. Well, Hannah
What's up,
Stan.
Stan?
How you doing, buddy?
Mono, no good here. Oh,
I started with mono. I like mono, but I went to
man, I've
braid.
always been a Braid fan, always. But this year, no.
I
I had
got
to
a couple
quit.
of got braid on it. I think I got 30 or 40-pound braid. I think 40.
I love Braid because they ain't got no man. When they load your rod up, it's instant. You know what I mean? It ain't got no stretch in it. That's why you be seeing me sometimes yank the shit out of my pole. I'm gonna make sure to get in that lip. Cause I got my weight eater line now. But it helps on rocks, man. We got fucking excuse me. We got
There you go.
uh what do they call that? Revetment, I think's what they call it, but it's just slabs of concrete with
You got
rebar in it.
rock?
And they put it all over the river.
Rip wrap.
Well,
It's rip wrap.
no, well, basically, but it's all concrete and rebar, and
But it's underwater.
yes, and
Everything
it's laid out like tile. You know what I mean? It's
awesome, girl. Awesome.
They kind of did that down in the Gulf after that hurricane down there.
Thank you, Wendy. Appreciate that. Really do. Means a
oh,
lot.
hi, Winters.
What's up, Wendy?
Yeah, we're damn near at 500.
But yeah, I love fishing mud. You know what I mean? It's breaks better than mud, but nope. It don't take but a couple of peels of drag on, your 80-pound braid I use,
Uh-huh.
and it breaks it off. No, I went to weed eater line.
Hey, Rick.
Some people call it, but And it's
Rick,
terrible, man. I threw a damn bluegill off today with that shit. I throw too hard. When I throw
hey
my
Rick, when you're fishing the lake down there, do you use a Sandy Cooper rig or do you just use a Carolina rig?
Hell, I don't know which one's which.
Well, the Sandy Cooper's got the weight where it hangs down, and it's got a float on it, you know, like a demon dragon or something like that. That
Yeah.
raises
that's a Kentucky rig.
or
I don't remember what they're called, but yeah, I use sliding weights.
well, I use a Carolina rig on mine mostly.
A
around-
Carolina rig.
What they call them, yeah.
Let me ask you this. I see now, like say I got 65-pound model on my reel, and I'm using a Carolina rig. Now I see a lot of guys down there in the Tennessee area or whatever like that will use a 80-pound leader line as a shock line. To me, I don't know if that seems right because your leader line is heavier than your regular pole line, so you would snap everything off behind that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I've seen that too.
But they say, you got to use 80 pounds from the shock of the fish hitting it.
Got it.
Yeah,
No.
it just depends on where you're at, I think.
Because it just, with a Carolina rig,
I was taking my three-way swivel, where you put your weight at,
right?
and I drop about a 6-inch
Possum rig went one way, babe. I did. I threw my damn bait off today, man.
I break that 25-pound mono and I don't lose my
I
hook.
throw too hard.
Right, you just lose the sinker. Yeah, that's kind of like a Sandy Cooper rig.
That's like on my Kentucky rigs that I get you to say. Well, you got a breakaway on your bottom. I had to go up to 30 pounds because I throw too hard.
I'm going to go back and get it out, shit on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm going to experiment with the Sandy Cooper this year because I've never used it. It's usually just Carolina, but you don't really need to get them demon dragons or nothing like that. Just get you one of them styrofoam bobbers and pin it right up by your bait.
I use both. I don't know if they help or hurt.
Man, I tell you, the only way I see it works any better if you got live bait on it, if you got a spook or whatever. But
the reason why I want to use it,
I've always used bobbers. You know what I mean?
The reason I went to a heavy leader like that, I use a 60-pound leader, is just for what Mike's talking about. Them blue cats.
No, man, the line
up there, they will tear your line up.
That's cheap.
I was using 30 or 40, and I went to 60.
Really?
I went to 80. I think
I'm
it was.
a real deal on that. I don't chum shit.
I think I'm gonna have to get me some bigger line. I'll come down there fishing with you.
Well,
I got 5-pound braid, but
chum the rivers.
I don't have any model that big.
Them blues are mean, boy.
Yeah, wait till you pick one up with your hand that twists.
Go look at my video. I got one. I stuck my hand in his mouth, and that sucker tore me up before I could get it back.
And you know what? Did your hand swell up?
No, it didn't get infected.
Oh, it ought to, because they got the same thing in their teeth as they do in that fin.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Thank you.
My hand swells up when they bite me, but I grab that motherfucker. But
yeah, I quit grabbing them unless I got a glove on.
Oh no! Well,
that's why I got a pair of gloves in the bucket. I taught my grandkids from when they were young, go get the gloves, boy.
Well, sometimes
I gotta weigh it with a, my little Mossy Oak gripper, because that's the only way my scale hooks into. But no, I ain't grabbing that motherfucker out. No, I want to put my hands on it.
Yeah.
And that's like my buddy go fishing with me. Every time he catch a fish, he asks me to get it because he knows I'm gonna let go of it.
Well, yeah, you're a man.
No matter how big it is, you know what I mean? And he got me this year. He caught a 40. I got a 30, but he got a 40 this year.
Yep. Cool.
But this year's been, terrible. The river's bottomed out.
I had to go to the hospital last October because I caught one and taking the hook out, I stuck it through my finger and that got infected that way, and I had to go get it shot.
I had a gar do that to me this year. Put a 10-aught through my damn finger.
Yeah, it wasn't no fun. Let me tell you.
No, sir.
Or no,
I
it
just
wasn't.
pulled it out. I didn't care.
I was snagging for carp down there in Kentucky. I did that too. I like to never got that barbed wire out of my finger. I mean, it hurt like a dickens too, boy.
Oh yeah, you should have had somebody cut it off and.
Ran it on
Yeah,
through.
I did have
No,
my.
well, depending on what it looked like, I could tell you
Oh,
how
it
to
was
do it.
bad.
But
It was deep too, boy.
there's an easier way to make it less painful if you look at it. You know what I mean? I'm country as
Yeah,
hell.
yep.
Cause I had a guard put a pin out through my finger on live this year. I won't say where. We
I
still
see.
we still went to fishing.
I seen a tutorial somewhere where it shows you use a fishing line to get the hook out.
That burned
Where I
jaw,
see-
No, we used a
and
pair
I
of
still
pliers.
let it go.
I was going to cut it off. I didn't even have no side cutters, but I just manned up and pulled the son bitch out, and I had no choice. I was down in Kentucky when that happened.
Mm,
But that time in Alabama, where I stuck that hook through my finger catching a blue cat, yeah, I had to go to the hospital on that one.
damn.
They had to drain it. It swelled up, turned black and blue and red, and
Ooh.
I thought I was going to lose my damn finger.
Hey, I don't mean to say nothing. I don't know if I can send for it or not, but excuse me. Hey, Catfish Dave had one of them moments.
I
Huh?
seen it. I seen that on
Huh?
that.
I'm just saying. I've seen
You
it
ain't
too, babe.
damn straight, boy. It can happen.
Sometimes you need some help, man, even if you got to ask for it.
Yep. Well, my buddy caught one of them Asian carp, and I see he was holding the pole, and I was undoing the hook. Oh, his line was tangled with my line. That's what it was. And I was trying to take the hook out of
And
his
I'm going to
fish.
plug y'all up.
Oh, and that snagged me. And he no
Phone
sooner
back.
got that out of his mouth when it happened. He said, "You better hurry up, or I catch a fish."
And then bam.
That's what
Be
you need to
well
use
all
a blue
time for
cat
me
to
to
Asian
go.
carp.
Oh, all right. Well, have a good one, Vandal. Hey, friend, got a hook in the
All right,
back.
man. Have a
It
good
was, oh my God. I know, man. That's, hey, if you ever take somebody bass fishing, Gavin, and they ain't never been before, make sure you're at least 20, 30 foot apart now.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
somebody fly fishing new to it. I mean, I'm just saying, you got to watch out,
Yeah.
y'all.
Wendy, you want to come up on panel?
Usually, when we throw our baits in the oil, we say hook. Look out, kind of like forward for the golfers and shit. Oh, hi, Valerie.
Valerie, how you doing? Hell yeah.
How you
Good
doing,
morning.
man?
Hey Valerie, what's going on?
It's almost morning here. Oh, we're just
What
sitting here
place
talking.
you say I
Fish.
went to the ER once? I got
Talk
upset.
fishing,
We're all professional fishermen.
professional
Right.
cat.
No, we're just all fishing. Hang on, I'm reading though. I'm sorry. I got
Ash,
sometimes I read out loud.
yeah,
Yeah. Wire cutter. Yeah.
yep.
That's
Catfish
how
Dave
you do
carries
it,
a pair on
Devin.
him now. He
That's
went
how
and
you
bought
do
some
it.
after that ordeal he went through.
Make sure you cut, yeah. You can cut it where, a couple of times if you got to and make it come out. Oh, there's Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Uh,
Hello, Ashley.
Hey Ashley, what's going on?
you can still cut her down where it ain't so painful when you pull it out. But I've been so thankful for buddies not hooking me in the shoulder or the ear. But I've had a few fish put a few hooks in me. That's me not being.
We're all right for a little bit. I don't have to work tomorrow.
That's not me
I
being
can't believe you're still up.
on
You
top
probably
of
got to
it.
go
I
to school
guess
tomorrow.
I should have known better. I know how gar shakes, and I should have known better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those are one kind of fish that scare me.
Well,
And
gar.
it's not well, it's not because of the mouth and it's not because of the teeth, it's because of their unpredictability when you get them on the bank.
Oh man, ooh,
Yeah. Especially if you got
one
like a
smaller. I can show you a skull of one. I love fishing for. I like fishing for gar. It's hard to catch alligator gar around here, big ones. But
Oh, cool.
I like catching 6 and 5 foot size gar. I like long nose gar. They're
see,
rare.
they don't have any alligator gar around here. They got long nose, short nose around here.
Right. Well, we got long nose, and I like catching the big ones.
I caught one about
And
2 foot long one time when I was a kid out of the river.
just to do it, I mean. But this motherfucker about putting my eye out like Moby Dick, son. I'm talking about reared him up on the bank, and he come out of the water like a tarpon.
No kidding.
Yeah, and about knocked my glasses off my face.
Well, he's wanting to give you
It
a
weighed
kiss.
16 pounds, and it was longer than my tailgate.
I guess he said, "You gonna pull me up out of the water? We gonna fight."
I ain't lying. I was fishing 4 foot deep with a bobber and a live bluegill about 2 inches long. Where Danny Stone fishes or I fish too,
I wonder what you got mad
But
at
I
me.
like fishing for big gar.
Went off somebody else's channel.
But it was cool. He damn near took me out like a swordfish. I mean, you seen shit on, where swordfish jump up in the boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he about put my eye out, Ralphie. I ain't lying. Yeah, it was like the Matrix, and when there was a feller down there, with his little kid down there, and they missed it all. Well, I about died. But when he jumped at me, he was on the bank. Then he was done for.
Yeah.
But I
watched
waited.
a
It was
video one
16
time.
pounds, and it was longer than my tailgate.
One of them swordfish come out and stuck some gal that was fishing. She had implants, went right through her chest, and they had to take her to the hospital. And that implant, when that dude pulled his whatever you call that, what I call a sword out, it clogged it back up. That's the only thing that saved her life, they said.
Hell.
Yeah, no shit.
That's
a
crazy.
personal flotation device that saved her life.
One of them swordfish. What do you call them swordfish? Got a big sword on their
A
nose.
marlin.
Marlin, yeah.
There's different species, but yeah, most of them marlin.
Yeah. Water like that, and it stabbed her right through the chest, right through her heart, and they ended up taking her to the hospital because it about killed her. But she had a big breast implant, and that's the only thing that saved her life. That clogged it. That clogged that hole up.
Stopped the blood from coming out.
Yeah, kept her, I guess, from bleeding. Yeah. I seen that on video.
That's crazy.
True, it was on video.
Well, surely it wasn't photoshopped or nothing, but man, crazy shit happens, man. This guard about really just hit my eye. I mean, coming out like fucking, and Haley's 6 foot long. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I like them though; they're fun.
I don't know where you went there, Ron. We figured you didn't like us no more.
Did I make conference call? I don't know if you did.
All right, Ashley, you come back anytime, baby. I guarantee you. You're all right.
Later, Ash.
Probably did.
Good night, Ashley. Break habit. Look out. Yes, I mean, just crazy shit happens sometimes. You never know.
You never know. That's
But
right.
that pulled one on me, man. I almost couldn't get out of the way fast enough. Didn't expect this. come out of water like that. You know what I mean? Like a tarpon. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
And they got that hard ass body. They slap you with it. They'll leave marks on you.
Yeah, like a goose. You ever chase down geese? The cripples? Them motherfuckers will beat you to death, son, if you don't bring their neck.
Yeah, them dudes are mean.
It look like you been in a night fight, son. I'm
They
talking about
supposed to
coming
do
up,
their
look
neck.
like you in a paintball gun, or you went paintballing. I mean, bruises everywhere. Them motherfuckers will beat you to death. I used to goose hunt. Yeah, I don't like it. I just killed them for my buddies. I like, you know, killing shit. I'm not, you know,
Yep.
if I don't eat it, I give it to a buddy that does. But I like going out and doing it. But them some bitches will beat you to death, son. Grab a cripple by the neck and see if it ain't dead. Oh,
I'm gonna
bull.
say I ain't never killed one, but them suckers are mean.
Yeah,
Well,
especially if they're in a nest somewhere.
they
They'll
just
come up
like
on
an eagle. They got the same wingspan and their bones about, inch and a half round. They
Yeah.
will, I'm telling you, it's just a little less than a spur on a chicken, I guess. That motherfucker will beat you to death if you don't kill him.
Yeah, well, I know people think
I've
eagles
got
are
sick,
cute, but I
boy.
don't like. I
We
don't
took
think
3
eagles are
shots one time out of a ditch on these group of geese.
shot
And
3 geese out of a ditch.
now, hang on. In 2009, me and my buddy got in this ditch. We snuck up on these geese and we took 3 shots apiece. Okay. We had
Okay.
a whole box of shells of steel shot with us, minus the 3 shots.
Okay.
And then we had you ain't supposed to. Here we go on this shit, except I guess. But we
Well,
had some lead shot too with us.
yeah.
But I ran out of shells. I come out of my damn waders and my coveralls. I was out there in my boxers running after these fucking geese like chickens, man. We run out of shells. We was hitting them with the fucking gun barrel. And
Yeah.
we still couldn't catch all of them. And we only shot 3 times apiece. I filled my truck up, son. I'm talking about. But yeah, I got sick running after geese that I couldn't catch. And I run out of shells and all you got is your gun. And you
Oh, I
beat
think
them
they
all over the head if you can catch them. But
924 earlier. Huh.
it
They
was
took it away.
unreal. I never expected to kill. So hey, it made a man out of you right then and there. I tell you what did.
That's like the farmer that has a field right behind me. He goes down to Argentina and goes quail hunting down there.
I love
They
quail
just,
eggs. Oh my
they
god.
just
I
come down.
never
They
ate
just come
quail,
down
but
this valley, man, and he says you just melt down a gun barrel shooting them.
quail? That's crazy. You can't see a quail or a pheasant. Oh, well, we got
Oh,
some quail.
dude, he's like
Very
it's like
far in
their
between, but we
natural,
ain't
their
no
migratory.
pheasant around here.
It's like their migratory path through there, man. And he said you just, and they never bring any home. They just shoot the shit out of them, and the
Feel
villagers
like
go out there and collect them
Argentinians are
up.
damn doves, I bet. There's a
Yeah, he
place
goes,
you can go to Texas shoot off dove. I don't like dove. I don't like the flavor of it. There's only certain dark meat I eat, but
I don't know, to
I
me,
love a
quail.
quail egg, son. I'd love to have. I've never had one unpickled, but a pickled quail egg is so meaty tasting. It's just,
Really?
I could
Never had
only
one.
imagine what it
I
is.
don't think I've
Crack it
ever ate
open and oh my god, you're gonna have to eat a pickled quail egg or a pickled quail egg. Yeah, they're so meaty that I don't know how to describe it.
one.
Kind of
Yeah.
like the
Huh.
squirrel thing. It don't taste like a chicken egg. It don't taste like a duck egg.
I was growing up on a fried squirrel of a morning. taters,
Oh,
fried
I love some fried
with some
squirrel.
gravy.
Sir.
Oh man, I
Oh
love
my
it.
God. That's the best
Yeah.
chicken I ever seen.
Oh, yeah, I love that stuff.
Yeah, with some biscuits and gravy. What are you talking
Hell
about?
yeah. Mom would send me out to the pasture before I go to school, and I'd kill a rabbit or two and clean it up. She'd fry it for breakfast, boy. It's some good
Man, I
stuff.
love fried rabbit too, but it don't taste nothing like squirrel does. Oh my
Oh,
God, that's the best meat on the earth, boy.
yeah, that back and the
Ooh.
front legs is what I like. I never did care for the back legs, but I like the front and the back.
Yeah. That makes me think of a joke. You ought to go in there and ask them people at the meat counter. I want some chicken legs. You know what I mean?
You want the right one or the left?
I'll tell this later anyway.
Go ahead,
That
tell
made me think of a real good joke.
it. I've heard it, I think. Tell it.
Oh yeah, you go there, you can get some chicken legs and shit, and then you go up to the counter, and then they check you out, and you ask that counter or the whoever it's like the cashier. Let's go with that's what it is. All right, you ask her, well, ma'am, is that the front legs or the back legs?
What did I say? Wait a minute, let me go ask the manager.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
go ask the meat count. Yeah, is that
Yeah,
the
let me
front
go ask
legs of
the
the chicken or the back legs of the chicken? I mean, it's like a muffler bearing or
Yeah.
blinker fluid kind of joke. I get,
There you go.
but
That's
you'll
what I
be
tell my
amazed
wife
at
when I
how
don't
many
turn on the stove.
girls you can go get up in there and
Yeah.
and let them go ask them. It's hilarious. It's just you gotta love them though. If you do it to somebody, you love them. That's all I can say.
Some
Hey,
of them ain't smart enough to know it, though.
hey, Possum,
Yes, sir.
did you take your tree down?
No.
You
I
better
finally
not.
got
We
off.
got to have that
Do
tree.
you want to see it?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
I
Well,
finally got all my stuff out of the yard yesterday. I still got to pick up my cords though.
I have to bring you in here and plug you up on another outlet. Hang on.
I think I got 118 of them in 28 days, Wendy, from everybody on here.
I gotta go
From
check my chicken.
You gonna choke your chicken?
No, sir.
There's that famous Christmas
There
tree.
you go. Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That might bring Aaron in now.
More coke?
Yeah, that happened, Fraser Shark. I went through my thing tonight and did about 10 of them that they took away from me, and I resubbed them. So I just ain't had time to go to every channel and watch videos. But we're working on it.
See, I know Aaron's listening. So look, Aaron, we got the tree up. It's a nice sparkly lure to get you to come up.
I don't know.
I love that tree. I hope he don't ever
They
take it down.
know you don't feel good, baby. That's why they're made against you. Dogs know more than you think.
What's the matter with her, Possum? She hung over or
She's
what?
sick. No, she's sick.
But you're right about that, Possum. Dogs do know when you ain't feeling good.
Yeah, and they laid up right against her.
Yep, they'll get right up with her.
Hey, I had COVID twice. I know. My dogs tell me too. I think my Rusty had it once. His fucking nose ran for like 4 days straight. It's crazy.
Hello, Catfish Fresno, buddy. How you
What's
doing?
up, CBA?
Yeah, what's
I'm
up?
sorry,
What's
hang on,
up?
chat. I gotta look at
What
chat again.
feeling
Sorry.
right now?
I moved y'all.
What ain't you feeling?
I learned
He's
from
feeling it right now. We better get him another Tinsley jig.
I'm a 2.
Better toke another one if you ain't feeling good.
That's funny as fuck. What is
Hey, did she like her thumbnail I sent you?
Hey, Winder said feel better. She gave you a thumbs up. She really don't feel good.
Yeah, that's too bad. I hope she gets better, man.
She been throwing up all day when I was fishing. It's terrible.
Uh-oh, hell. Uh-oh. You know what that means? Is
No.
She want to eat pickle and ice cream?
Oh, shut up. I done told her that shit. Shut up. Shut up. I told her that shit. Yeah. She done said shut up.
What? Is
What's
there a
up,
possum
David?
in the pouch?
Hey,
Hey, I done been saying that shit for 2 weeks, son.
Possum, listen to me. That picture I put on her thumbnail, you see them 3 little babies up on top of her back?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. They call me Possum Tits for a reason there. Shit, no. I told her that 2 weeks ago.
Well, that might happen. You don't never know.
No, it
Hello,
ain't.
buddy.
A baby possum in the past. Oh my God. When you said baby possum in the past.
Oh, I hope that'd be
Howdy,
cool.
David Smith. Howdy,
Hell
howdy.
yeah.
Happy New Year.
Will you name it Rick or Carl?
Do what? Oh, you trying to be funny. I didn't even listen. What'd
your
you
new
say?
little possum. What's he going to name your little possum? Rick or
We
Carl?
no.
Just yakking with you, Possum.
It's gonna be like the Kardashians now. Will y'all be waiting on a possum? We ain't having no litter. No,
Damn
I'm too old
Kardashian.
for that.
Big ass, all that they got.
Oh no, they got that money. Is all they got.
Well, yeah, they got a big
Everybody
ass.
throw ass around. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk like that. My bad.
So possum is like
Shame
when
on
you
you.
if you have a
Well, that wasn't
female,
right. But I'm just saying, everybody can do. Everybody knows how to swindle.
it's a girl, Carla. Carla. No, wait a minute, Carla, the catfish queen.
Possum queen.
Daddy taught me everything I know about catching big
Carla.
catfish.
Hell, call her hell. That'd be like Lena. Lena on what? I'm like Jeff Foxworthy on there. Come up with a name. We can put a redneck thing on it.
Hell yeah, you
Can't
can.
be. Hey, we can't have no. Yeah, we can't have. No.
Damn, I need a bib, don't I? Look at that. Just don't do the hokey pokey and you don't got
Oh boy, are you old enough to know that, John? Well, bless your heart. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah,
Forrest Gump.
you so smart. Damn, Jenny.
Yeah, I kind of spilled my pudding a little bit on my shirt.
Where's the nurse to clean it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Ratchet at?
Yeah, you should have pulled your
I
shirt
guess
up.
your ratchet is it's really a ratchet, and you got a socket on the end because it ain't this one.
You can pull your shirt up a little
Yeah.
bit, spill some on your belly, tell you need a belly rub.
Yeah. I figure Mike Spacey home and stop in and bull crap with us a little bit if he got off of work.
Tell him change your oil, Rick.
I just changed this morning, so it was clean. But I ate some pudding a while ago, and I kind of slobbered a little bit, I guess.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I go to snoring. That's terrible.
I
That's
showered.
a good one right there. You got to change the oil.
Tired like it was Saturday.
Oh goodness. Y'all make me giggle.
All right, brother.
Jump around like a cat on a fire.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for you. Sure. We'll be here. My supporters will be here.
Yup, yup.
Do what? Oh, I'm just jacking with him. Got to give him a hard
Don't
time.
turn it over then.
What are you turning over? The tree?
No. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, with me?
I'm back. I'm back. That's great. I'm back.
Yeah, he don't take him long to go through 50 of his moderators. Chicken Wigs with 2 G's. That's Wiggs, John Wiggs with 2 G's.
Double G.
Double G.
He must not wear a sports bra. You, Tim. I love making people laugh. I ain't lying.
Yeah, we've been in here. Damn, Possum, we've been in 2 hours and 31 minutes already. Time just flies when we're having fun.
Hell yeah, it's like fishing.
Dang, there's 15 people in here. That's amazing.
And I mean, catch nothing. And
You
the
didn't catch
time flew.
Much.
Hell, we've caught all kinds of fish tonight. Used chicken and everything.
Hell yeah, hey, that's what I got on the pillar grill now.
Huh?
Chicken. You know that bacon wrap thing I do?
Yeah,
I
you're
want
doing
some of
that
that
tonight?
today.
Yeah. Have you smoked anything on that yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
What
got
you
her
smoke?
going right now. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're smoking that chicken?
Yes, sir.
Who
Thank you, bud.
does?
Appreciate that. Hell yeah.
It's kind of like soaking cider.
Aaron, you know you're always welcome here. Come on now.
Let's see how
he
many
knows
others laugh on that one.
We got the tension leg out for you. Come on up, bud.
I'm sorry, Rick. I didn't mean to say that. I shouldn't.
Say it again. I missed it.
Oh, you don't want to hear.
I got virgin ears.
Oh, now you wet behind them. I
No?
said it's like
Oh, that's
soaking
right.
in cider.
Oh, I'd say something to that.
That's what I said. But yeah, I mean, I did ask, are you wet behind the ears? Come on, man. Look at
Yeah.
him. He's laughing his ass off right there.
Hell yeah.
I snorted
I'm still
again.
young.
I'm so sorry. That's great though. I love making people laugh. Gotta love it.
People come up on panel. Hell, I'm sitting here looking at a Christmas tree and a tea.
And tea, I don't know. What's Tim doing?
Well, you know, Rick, I'm doing things right now that I don't really want these feet
Oh,
up.
he'll be back in a minute. See,
You
I
know,
know. You guys
hell
are
yeah.
out of respect for your channel because there's other
He got a 15
places
minute
for the
break.
right things, and this ain't one of them.
You're all right, buddy. I'm
Fits
just
in the
just
fits. What
messing
is
with
fits inside her? Yeah, yeah. Whatever it takes. Hey,
watch this.
Let me get my marshmallows out now.
Hell yes. I done ate
always
10
said
of them.
hello. It's a joke, baby.
Who said that?
Amanda said hello when I said, if your hand don't fit, put your foot in there.
Oh no.
And then she said hello. Well, some of them, they be bouncing on traffic cones. Some people, some ways. You just don't know. You ain't never seen. Anyway, but it was hilarious. She said hello.
Hey, is Wendy still in here, or she left? Didn't she?
No, we'll see.
I wanted to ask her a question about
Well,
the
she
stream.
probably is. She got to be right back. She's peeing and letting her dogs out.
Oh, she had to go pee. Nurse Ratchet.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, the dogs did too. Shit.
Nurse Ratchet, room 69. Nurse Ratchet, room 69.
I know that.
You're needed.
Quick,
Poor Amanda. You ought to sing her a song, Possum. Make her feel better.
Hey, I'm hung the moon.
In the house. Back in the house. How you doing, brother?
Gando. Where did I put that on? I put it on Facebook, didn't I? When I made that song with I Hung the Moon. And, oh, see, I wish y'all knew something.
What are you doing?
No, you ever heard
A reindeer song?
No. Baby. Look it up.
That's
right
what I
quick.
put there. Sing her a reindeer song, Possum.
Boy, I forgot who sung. Yeah, John Michael Montgomery. I Hung the Moon. I put the reel out on Facebook, and it zoomed in and zoomed in and zoomed in to the moon, and I made it for Amanda.
Huh.
Because I hang her moon. I ever wrote.
Yeah.
Last year, I got my daughter a picture that hangs on the wall, and at night when it gets dark, the moon comes up out of it. It's got a light sensor on it, so when it gets dark, the moon comes up.
Hell yeah. Well, I wrote her moon and
You give her the moon, did you?
all the
yeah.
stars in the sky. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Like that movie?
Well, like a movie, like a song. I mean, there's a lot of things.
The moon, Mary? I'll lasso the moon and pull it down and give you the moon. You want the moon? Okay.
It's a Wonderful Life. That's straight out of It's a Wonderful Life. George Lasso's the moon.
That's it. Steve
Lowe.
Lowe.
There's Steve Lowe. What's up?
Steve Lowe in the house. In the
Here
retirement
comes the
room. Hell yeah. Nurse Ratchet, room 69.
There's a problem rising in room 69. I'm going to go feed the meter.
John being funny, ain't he? Hurry back. I've heard that somewhere.
Wendy, I wanted to ask you about on this StreamYard on the brand. What is overlay? What's that mean, overlay? I looked up, it says overlays are custom graphics on top of your stream. Use a transparent background so you don't cover yourself up. So I downloaded a transparent screen, and when I put it on,
No, we're
it
still
covered
in the background. Earlier.
Everybody's covered up. See?
Oh,
Why is
it won my
that?
poke. And
You
go
know,
live for a channel.
That's what I was asking.
Oh, I understand, Gandalf. Hey, we all supporters. I mean, that's understandable. Shit on the floor. Look out, everyone see it. Shit on the floor.
Well,
Howdy, Steve Lowe.
if you want to drop his link, go ahead and drop the link, man. Maybe a few of these people will pick him up. If we ain't already got him, we'll pick him up. Traven usually drops the links for everybody. He might have went to bed, though.
I'm gonna not say nothing. I'm just saying, I can't, man. That's how I get in trouble because my mouth runs.
Shit on the floor, room 69. Damn.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah, Steve Lowe. Hell yeah. It's Loke, not Locke. I called him Locke a long time. You know what I mean?
did
Now
too.
it's engraved in my head now. It's Loke.
Sup, random possum pro Steve Locke. It's Loke.
Yes, it's Loke, not Locke.
Like Tone Loke.
Tone
Loke.
Loke. All right, Wendy. I
He
didn't know.
should have spelled it with a C or a K, and I'd have said it right, man. We're country, you know what I mean?
I'll get on there.
I always called him
Up a
Steve
video,
Locke because it was like Locke, you know what I mean?
They'll tell me how to do it. I'll find out. I'll be rocking this sucker before long. You'll see.
Ooh. Oh, I can say that. Ooh.
You already got that fancy little sign you got there.
What sign is that?
That little one you showed last night?
Cando said I can't.
I don't remember.
know, but I can't.
I don't even
copy and paste his link.
You don't remember last night?
You don't have to worry about it, Wendy. That's all right. We'll figure it out. I'll watch a video tomorrow on it.
Oh God, here we go. Say bye.
What?
Bye. Like a rabbit dog, man. Shit, get a beagle.
How come your Christmas tree's not rocking around the block tonight?
Do you want it like that? I can do that.
I'm just messing with you. We don't care. Hell, it's damn near. It's time for everyone to get on.
Oh, power outage. Tree down, tree down.
Yeah.
There
Hey,
he's
however you want it, sir.
Now he's rocking around the Christmas tree.
Rocking around Christmas tree.
Sing it, Elvis. Sing it.
I ain't no. I do. Anyway, I'm still there. My anyway.
Only on karaoke night, huh?
No, hell no. If you want to do that, go to a bar. I don't go to bars. I got my own pub. It's the Possum's Pub.
There you go. That's the best kind of pub. What, you get too drunk, kick
Yeah, you
yourself,
stay home. You don't get in trouble, and
get too drunk, kick yourself out, and go in the house.
yeah, you can just go to bed. Yeah.
Get so drunk you say, okay,
you
you're
ain't call no
drunk.
Uber or nobody take you home. You know what I mean? Shit, you can pass out on the couch. Or, it ain't like it's a bar around here or nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna have a sign made that says that. It's because I grill out on my porch. It's all about.
Yeah, we got a pretty nice grill.
I don't like winter. It sucks.
Yeah. I tell you what, I didn't mind it 20 years ago. It didn't bother me, but the older I get, the more I don't like it.
Yeah, it hurts more.
Well, I had a really bad accident about 5 years ago, and I got a lot of metal in my leg.
There you go, Gavin. Hell yeah.
And I got two screws in my ankle that the screw heads are just below the skin. So when it gets cold, boy, they motherfucker.
Man, you feel it. Yeah.
They hurt right through the ankle. I mean, they look like two deck screws that are about 2 inches long, and man, they hurt.
Well, I broke my hand a few times, my right one. And I tell you what, when it gets cold, I can tell it.
Yeah,
I got no metal in it, but I can only imagine if you had metal in it.
Yeah, I got an erector set in my leg.
And hell, I'm only 32. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you're only 32?
Well, fuck yeah.
Holy shit.
Puppy, puppy, puppy.
Oh,
Man.
puppies. Wait, we still ain't wet behind the ears, though. I know more than most. I'd say that. I farm. I mean, we're country.
See, that'd be the job to have, really. The shit that you see while you're farming would be just crazy.
Hey, I plant. I love seeing what I done grow. You know what I mean? I've always had green thumbs. I've always had a garden. When I grew up, man, chores wasn't.
I
It
can't make you
wasn't.
not
It
on here.
wasn't something that you had to do. It was something you liked to do.
We'll
You
make
know
you
what I mean?
Yeah.
time if I don't forget it.
And that's what's different about these days. Nobody likes the chores of liking to do. Because I loved it. You know what I mean? Shit, my grandpa put some bricks on our John Deere, son, because the safety switch wouldn't, because I didn't weigh enough. But yeah, man, I've been wrong. I've been done wrong too. Though I only tell certain people. I ain't gonna tell y'all on here. Man,
You
I've been
what? You
sent
killed
to
30 people? Is that what you said?
do what?
You killed 30 people?
No, I don't like. See, man, I never liked my dad. He hit me with a fucking shovel out of the garden because I was putting taters in the ground wrong. And Grandma said it was okay.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Damn.
But anyway. But yeah, I didn't want to say it. But anyway, it ain't about that. I ain't got nothing to do. You can't take, I've had everything happen to me. Anyway, this ain't no boo hoo
Yeah,
bullshit.
well, you're only 32. Shit, you got wait till you
But
get
I'm telling you, hey, I'm country and I know
a
how to
little bit
live.
rock and roll.
I know how to live. And say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lots of business.
shout out.
And
Hell
then
yeah. Like I
you
said, I can't
it's not
mind
a
nobody
bit.
else.
It's all a learning session. What it is, John. It's all learning. You're wrong on that one. That's what everybody says. Lots of bit. Get you a lemon, make some lemonade.
That's right.
Yeah, I ain't lying.
You don't ever lie, do you?
No, sir.
I only lie to stay out of trouble. So
That's something else you got to remember and
that's
try
right.
to say what you did and all that shit. No,
Well, yeah, when you lie, you won't never say the same.
exactly.
That's why I only lie to stay out of trouble.
I may run my mouth sometimes and I shouldn't. I'm sorry for that. But truth hurts sometimes.
This
And
is this is paid version.
it won't happen no more. I will learn to keep my tongue tucked. If you like food.
I may have put the wrong one up there with
Living kidneys with banking. Yeah, well, yeah, but that don't matter.
you know, it might be the wrong one because it ain't
I'm gonna
transparent.
live to the day I die and be the same person I am every day. If I die young, then I do.
Oh, wait a minute here. Maybe I can. Hold on here.
I
Shit,
would die happy.
just figured something out here. Let's see. You edit my solo layout. No, that ain't it. You know what? I can pull everybody up in the background, but it ain't showing. Exit solo layout. There's Possum. There I am. There he
Live
is.
your life with no regrets and be happy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. No
Well,
matter
yeah.
how simple or sophisticated it may be. But as
That's
long
right.
as you're happy, you can't beat that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, look at that guy.
Oh, look out.
Hey, Carl, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Did you hear that, buddy? Rick said, what's the, I ain't never heard Rick say that. That's cool shit.
You don't know what I'll say.
That's great, man. That's cool. Hell yeah. I can't help it. That was great. That was like one of them moments, you know what I mean? I just love seeing you happy.
My volume too low?
No, we hear you.
I can hear you
I
fine.
can't turn my. I
Oh,
can't
that's
turn.
what Gandalf said. Oh.
Yeah, he said my volume's too low. I think you need to turn your speakers up, Gandalf.
Well, you can't do that, John. Hell, everybody be robbing the bank. He said, live life like. Now, come on now. It'd be like the purge then.
I might have picked up.
You make me laugh, boy. I tell you.
Brand. Click the plus sign. Well, it says it's transparency.
John must not be in tell with what's going to happen in a few years. What the hell you doing, boy? You whooping the hell out of her.
Well, you got to kill it before you smoke it.
It's too dark of an overlay, evidently. We'll get rid of it.
Got to whip them before you smoke them.
We'll worry about it another time. Thank you, Wendy. Appreciate it.
What the hell's that mean?
Everybody else is fine, having a hard time hearing Rick. Huh. Hello, audio. I don't know. Can I turn it up? Let me see here. Audio. Oh, I'm on there.
Hey, we got like 13 minutes. I know you're going to go over there
Wait a
too.
minute here. How about this right here? Did that bring my volume
There
up?
you go. Hell yeah. You're loud and clear now. Damn.
Hell, I found a button on there I didn't even know was there. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Am I too loud?
You're like when I showed up, apparently.
Okay.
He said,
Hell yeah.
it said rock.
I did that. How did I do that?
I don't know.
Oh,
You got a computer.
I
Have a
have
phone.
automatically adjust my mic volume. I shut that off and then I can manually do it. And I'm 200% right now, boys. Gandalf,
200?
200.
Well, put it on 150.
Hang on. There's 150 right there.
That's
All
good.
right. How's that, chat?
Gandalf, talk to me, buddy. How's 150? Video of my face up.
Hey, man. Hey, we'll get her narrowed down here, man. See it.
Hey, is it okay, Gandalf, or do I need to take it up to 175? Do I hear 180?
He said good now. I don't know if I'm 20 seconds in front of you or not, but probably. But oh, me too. Gandalf. Good.
Sound
Everybody said good.
Thank you, Gandalf, for I started investigating shit, and I figured out I got settings on there I didn't even know I had. Huh. Imagine that.
Hey, you learn something new every day. That's what I love about them.
Yeah.
I love learning every day.
Yeah, boy.
I don't give a fuck if you're 70 years old. If you're learning every day, you doing so good. You know what I'm saying?
Gandalf 150, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that automatic deal. I hope that stays on there. I'll make sure. I'll keep an eye on that. Where we at, Rick? 150. What else can I adjust? Echo cancellation. Must be
Yeah,
off.
hit that button, see what it does.
All right, my echo's off. What's that do right there?
Well, you go in and out right now. It might.
Oh, I'm going in and
hear
out right now.
man.
What? How is it right now?
No, hit that button. Turn it
Yeah,
back
put the
off.
echo off back on.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's
turn it back off. You can hear me.
well, if you'll shut up a minute, you'll be able to hear me now. How's that?
It ain't
Hello.
echoing.
I'm sorry, Possum. I didn't mean to talk rude to you.
I don't care. Shit. You just hit me with that button. It'll be all right.
I wish I could echo like on the CB. Remember, I used to go echo, 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 echo.
Yeah. Ain't nothing like a Cobra.
So when I turned that off, it was echoing, huh? And then
Sure
when I
was.
turned it on,
Yeah, it sure did.
that's weird as hell, ain't it?
Awesome. I'm having the 70. Oh, yeah. You want me to sing you Scooby Dooby Doo? Where are you?
Yeah. I remember them cartoons, boy.
That's when
I'm
back
just
when
messing with you. I can't help it.
Where'd their run go? Is he going live at midnight or what?
Yeah, and like fucking, excuse me, I usually don't use that word.
13 lovely people in here. I hate to run these all off, but
In 6 minutes or so, yeah.
Jesus Christ, we'll be on here 3 hours here in 3
No,
more minutes.
I'll be on there a little bit, but I gotta go to work tomorrow. And I gotta take my chicken off here in a minute. And I gotta fry some squash. But
Damn, are you kidding me? You're going to fry stuff at midnight?
Yeah.
Damn, what time you got to be at work, brother?
Probably about 8 o'clock.
Damn.
Well, you know, Rick, he's young. He don't need no sleep.
Oh, yeah. Hell, when I was 32.
No, hey, it ain't no rest for the wicked.
There you
But
go.
when I was 32, I went coon hunting all night and got home, took a shower, and went to work.
There you go. Yep.
At least I have pride in my work.
Shit about taking a
People
nap.
They don't know a fucking thing about farming.
All I know
get on that, but yeah, hell yeah.
And shit grows.
Hey, I tell you what.
It ain't even hard work. It's easy, ain't it?
No. Depending.
I'm just messing
It's
with
like
you.
if you're on a
Don't let him wind you up,
it's
Possum.
like if you're on a boat, man.
Hey, fuck, I get him wound up.
Farming these days, if it's like if
all I
you're
gotta
on
do
a
is
boat on the
farm-
river
farm
or a
the
ship.
shit.
You got your deck hands and
Boy, I used to piss the truck drivers off when I was on the CB.
I
I'd get on Channel 9.
the totem pole.
I'd say, all you truck drivers, that's an easy ass job. Boy, they get mad at you. Want to fight?
Hey, I'm telling them, well, just leave then. I do it my damn self. I ain't gonna
Do
have
what?
you here.
Who
Oh,
you
I
talking?
don't like people that show up and want me. You know, they can't cut it. I'm 32 years old. And
Who
I
you
can
talking
still out shovel you on poly pipe. You know what I mean? And if you can't cut it, then go home. I don't need you.
Who you talking? Who you talking to, Possum?
Anybody that's listening, I don't like people that try to farm and they don't know how that goes. You know what I mean? They want to bitch and complain and Well, shit, boy. Where'd you grow up?
Gone.
No, they don't want to bitch and complain about farming. They want to bitch and complain about having to work for money.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, man. Excuse me, Rick. I didn't mean to say that neither. I worked at Monsanto, a fucking big old place. You know what I mean? Monsanto Seed.
That's where you work at?
I used to, yeah.
You just
But I
work for
make more money working on the farm than I do at a fucking company.
Really?
I might not have the benefits. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'll be
I
damned.
make as much as the teacher does. You know, I ain't got shit to show for it. You know, it's all in. You gotta pay for propane, bills, food.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I eat steak all the time. You know, anyway.
Well, hey, I don't want to be a party pooper, but our buddy Aaron's got a live coming up here in about 5 minutes. 4
Yeah.
minutes. So,
Well,
and I've been
hop
on
over on
3 hours. So what I say, we get off of here, and anybody wants to keep chit chatting, we go over there and get on air runs and support
Hell
his
yeah.
channel because he's a good dude. I like to support him because he supports me. So
I do too.
yes, you do, Possum. You and Amanda, you guys are awesome.
Well, I'm talking about Airhead.
Oh, I thought
I like Airhead for.
Okay.
I appreciate it too, Rick. Man, shit. Wait, you got a sign coming. Look out.
I love you to death. John, they're talking about LSD. Who's talking about LSD? I ain't done that shit since high
We're
school,
just
man.
good people.
Yeah.
And Tim's good people.
Well, I appreciate that.
Well,
Yeah,
you stand there like, oh my God. Yes, sir, man. I will.
he's all fucked
I
up.
support you too, Tim.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
It's my night off.
Hey,
He'll be having a live. We'll come over.
let me say something though.
Ah,
It's like when you send your sticker out and somebody gets it, you
Thank you,
done your job. And Tim knows because he was see. Just like everybody else that's got anybody's.
Yeah, I got to go
Yeah.
get some chemicals for my hot tub tomorrow. I think I'm gonna stop at the post office and send some stuff off to you.
Man, hey, you ain't got I ain't in no rush.
You got
But
stickers?
all that matters is when it arrives. You know what I mean? It may take a month. That's kind of like Raquel. You know what I mean? She's in Canada. It took a little bit to get here, but that's fine. I still got it. That's real, true people. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You know what I mean?
That's right.
All right. Well, hey, cheers to you, brother. Let's sign off of here. And I don't want to take none of Aaron's time.
Well, no, we're gonna get over there.
I appreciate
See y'all later, y'all.
3 hours of visiting with me. We've had a solid 15 to 20 people all night in here.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
That's real cool. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Gandalf and John Wick and Steve Loke and hell, I can't name everybody.
Hey, you can't beat old Steve Lowe and John. And,
Thanks for riding along, y'all.
hell yeah.
Catch on air runs. I got 1 beer left. I might pop a top.
Uh-oh.
Hell yeah, do it, Rick. I'll tell you, I dare you.
Catch on air runs. I'm gonna
I
sign
dare
off.
you.
What do you dare me do? Pop a top?
Yeah, just to make you smile, man. I dare you.
All right, I will. We'll catch you over there.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Later.
Yep. Later.
Later, y'all.
Later.